Hello.
Hello, and happy Friday to all of our friends, past, present, and future. Welcome to Legends Die Live, a D&D stream brought to you by a group of frazzled friends. I'm Mike D, and I'm the DM, which means I'm always right on the cusp of insanity. And these are my players, the people that pull me back from the edge.
Yeah, well,
What?
led you to the
opposite?
edge.
well,
I think I'm more of a pusher.
Yeah.
Same, me too.
you are a pusher.
I'll just leave it at that. We play every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so if you can check us out live, please do so. If you can't, our VODs and our highlights, little bite-sized clips, are up on YouTube a couple days thereafter. Marco, I'm swinging it over to you for the socials.
Social media. We's all over it. We's all over the social media. So check us out on Facebook, on Instagram. Twitter is probably our most active thing, and we all have individual Twitters, most of us. So feel free to follow all of us, which is pretty great. We have banter. And we have a Discord as well, so if you want to come in and join us on like the low time and stuff like that, we talk about all sorts of things, memes, artwork, other streams, all sorts of great stuff. Invite in the doobly-doo down below. Back to you,
All that
DM.
artwork that I wasted on Felix.
Oh, true.
Oh, you look.
Yeah.
Which, for continuity's sake, I decided. Actually, well, we're gonna cut this part out, so I'll mention it once we start.
Okay.
But I decided on the horns.
Oh, good.
Bingo. Mechanically speaking, we play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Stylistically, we do stay pretty close to the rules, but we have a habit of bending, breaking, and homebrewing them because we're hags. So if that type of thing interests you, check out our cauldron in the doobly-doo down below.
I like that. I like that. That was nice.
Big time
That
hags.
was right off the
Cusp.
cuff.
All right, we'll make it a regular thing. It's fun.
Cauldron?
I don't get it.
We hags.
Hags.
Hags or cauldron?
Oh!
Because
Yeah.
the cauldron. Yeah.
That Halloween movie.
Before we begin, big shout out to a bunch of people, Sirenscape for the music, as per usual, the DM Collective for just being a really supportive, interesting group of people that helped me plan and put together a lot of these encounters. Big shout out to the Playcasters
Playcasters.
That's
for
mine.
just being a great
Stop it.
I'm trying to help you. I thought it would be fun if we all did it.
promoters. We can all chime in on
I want to
Playcasters.
chime in.
I mean,
No.
it's not funny when just one person does
I
it.
think Riley's taking
hilarious.
control over this.
It was my idea.
Okay.
Monopoly.
Putting a stake in it like a vampire.
And then,
I'm trying to help you.
in addition, shout out to One Crit Wonder, who's having me guest on a one-shot this coming Monday. So I'm going to be playing a familiar figure, Diveris,
Yeah.
in a party full of goblins
Oh shit.
in a swamp.
Are you
I
also a
should be
goblin?
there.
I'm
Yes.
not a goblin. I don't see
I would-
Diveris being a goblin, but
I'd
Riley's,
like to see that.
Wow.
Riley's the
but
queen of
if you'd like to
goblins.
see it, come check us out Monday. I believe it's 4 p.m. Pacific time. But I'll put out links on the socials.
Oh, that's going to be a return of Diveris the Responsible.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
His most hated form.
It's true. It's true. And then finally, big shout out to our bard, Felix, who's in the chat. So if you're with us, say hello to him, and he will say something back to you. I won't spoil it for you.
Mildly flirty.
Mildly.
Mildly.
I'm feeling flirty tonight, so
Really flirty if you're into it.
yes.
I'm feeling anxious tonight.
And with that anxiety, let's pull it back in to tonight's session of Legends Die Live to see whether these legends live or these legends die.
I think it's supposed to be 19, isn't it? It doesn't matter, I guess it's plus 4 regardless.
So,
Kimball.
previously, you were in the Blackspire estate, hoping for some answers and some respite from the previous day's madness. Instead, the day grew even madder than the last, an impressive feat in and of itself. Riley, your gestures of kindness caught the eye of the Merilith, and she requested to buy you in some sort of transaction with the matron of the house. Felix, you ventured to the Temple of Lolth, where you made a new deal with the Spider Queen herself. Oni, you sent word to Vintar, specifically to Finetta Fayfoot, letting her know that you found what you needed. Sebastian and Agar, you found yourself in a private meeting with the matron and an old friend, Azrael Shadowblade. She came in to purchase the two of you for different purposes. After a brief bit of haggling, the matron turned to Azrael and said, "You can have them both, but bring back the half-elf alive." And that's where we find ourselves currently as we pull into the current moment. Except we're going to cut over to Oni, Riley, and Felix,
Cool.
who are all outside, awkwardly having breakfast, while in telepathic communication with Sebastian and Felix
And Agar.
And Agar.
and Agar.
And Arquilla.
This sausage is just delicious. This is wonderful.
Are you thinking that right now?
Yeah.
I don't even. What?
I pick up a
you talking
sausage
about,
and
buddy?
I just launch it at Felix's head.
Right, were we aware of what was happening? Have you guys communicated to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been
Yes.
like freaking
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yeah,
The
they
fuck you mean the
specifically
sausage? We're here getting sold to fucking Azrael. We should have left her fucking dead.
Let's just leave. Let's leave. Hey guys, let's leave.
Oh yeah, that's real fucking easy, isn't it?
I'm going
How
to.
much is she buying you?
I don't fucking know. She came with a big fuck off bag. It looks like this old man I used to know with a big white beard and a red suit. It's not fucking good, mate.
God damn it.
Maybe we could pull our money and offer more.
Hey, Nicky was a good man.
Oni,
Yes.
as you're standing there with a biscuit in your claw, like about to eat it, maybe pretending to eat it due to the current circumstances, like between your forefinger and your thumb, there's a scroll that apparates.
And I will think it out loud.
You will think. It is communication back from Finetta Fayfoot.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The scroll informs you
Thank you.
something to the effect of Oni, we are overjoyed to hear of your success. And now we wish to return the favor and provide you with safe passage back.
Get the fuck out.
It wasn't easy to convince the others, but it requires something on your end.
Is what's required on there?
The second piece of parchment.
Okay, cool. Sorry, everyone. Continue to think it out loud.
Go on.
We here in Vintar will be scrying upon you. What we need you to do is find a tree, a plant, something suitable, something big enough to serve as a gate for all of us to enter and exit. And when you do that, contact us and we can be there in an instant. You must find the tree, otherwise we cannot help you. Find a tree, otherwise we cannot help you.
I feel like I should reply with more than just okay, but that is all I think.
No, hold on to the parchment and then send it back once we're at the tree.
There is no
yes.
parchment to send back.
Yeah.
No, yes,
It's the second
No,
one.
it's the second one.
so I get to
Yeah.
reply.
Because the first one was the reply
Yes.
from the one that he sent. The second one is one that they sent over
It's a new
here,
one.
so now he can send that
Remember
back.
that sending parchment had reply options.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we need to leave.
What if I use divination?
Am I hearing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I thought it
communicating
out
with
loud.
you all as
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh.
He's
You
ringing.
guys are standing in the throne room. Azrael standing kind of in front of the exit. Behind you, the matron sitting in her spider throne.
Wait, what?
She's trying to move away, I guess.
Oh, did she leave?
The matron?
No, Azrael.
No. So the matron's like in front of you,
Uh-huh.
and then the Azrael is like behind you, like basically between you and the exit.
When did that happen? Oh.
Everyone's
okay,
in
don't
the
worry
same
about
room.
it. Fair
Everyone's in
enough.
the same room.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
She walked. She used her 2 legs.
Guys, there's a tree in the Shadowblade estate.
Is there?
Spiders.
Did we notice?
Spiders.
Did we? You're right. I was about to say, but did we notice that there's a tree at the Darkspires estate?
Blackspires.
Blackspires estate?
I'll give you guys
In the garden?
I'll give you all a perception check, kind of coming from memory. For the 3 of you, you're kind of
At 20.
looking. Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
That's 20.
15.
That's a good way to start the night.
Memory check?
Perception or history for me?
Perception.
Perception.
I think
Perception.
you said the 3 of us, right?
22.
For everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't really matter because Felix got a natural 20, you got a 22. Certainly high enough. Felix, you actually notice out in the courtyard where you guys are currently having breakfast, or at least pretending to have breakfast, there's the spider-like gazebo next to the statues of female figures, demonic beasts, and spiders. And off in the corner, kind of behind a bunch of gnolls that are playing some sort of tackle wrestling game with each other, just literal dog piles and just cackling of hyenas. Behind them, you see what looks to be a very grotesque, malformed, tree-like plant. So the trunk of it has these honeycomb-like gaps in it. And then it comes into, so there are no branches, it comes into a single stalk that then has a number of branches that protrude outward, almost like
Gross broccoli.
if you took, if you took a tree
Is there
and you
not gross broccoli?
crossed it with a broccoli and a mushroom, but then with like this honeycomb stalk, and you see this tree, plant, something out in the corner of the courtyard.
Interesting. I will note that to my friends and say, okay, so just request that you get one last picnic with your party before you get sold off under a tree.
I am not speaking up in this place. This is not a good idea right now.
Probably a good idea, right?
But we'll try to figure it out.
What if we suggest to her? Is
You-
that a charisma save?
You want to try?
It's wisdom,
Ooh,
but either way, I don't see her falling for that, and then
probably not.
also don't see her letting me keep my head after that.
Do you mean Azrael or do you mean the matron?
Both.
Oh,
But matron, you mean.
Azrael seems like a better opportunity to
Wait.
get spells on.
Wait, is that serpent lady still out there?
Yes.
Is the Merilith out here?
Oh, she's out there. She's in the gazebo, currently talking to Kaijan, and actually, at this moment, they seem to be like clinking goblets.
Do you think that maybe by some fucking miracle we can manage to get her to bring us all out in the courtyard?
The Merilith?
No.
Aye.
Like, why? Why would she do that?
I don't know. She likes you.
What if I say, before you take me, I want a picnic under the tree with my friends?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm speaking French now.
I don't think that is.
That is what you think.
I mean, why not?
It is not the worst idea, but then you are consigning that you will live with your friends. Although I guess at that point we will be
I'm
living through the tree.
lying
Yes, that's
on
fine. I get it now. Okay, I don't. How do we get Agar and Sebastian away from Azariel is the problem.
They can go. Hey,
It does.
me. Go invisible.
Oh. Sebastian, can you turn two people invisible?
No.
No.
They will. We don't have a way out right now.
I mean,
Azrael's
it's
between
one or
us
the
and
other.
our exit.
Do you know if
Oh,
you
you can
have
only
to come
cast a
back
level
this way?
2.
Do you know if you have to come back this way?
I don't know. I don't know if Azrael's taking us now or what the matron is saying. She's saying she's selling us. She's saying that we're leaving, but with Azrael. But I don't know if it means today. Have we heard any more of the conversation between what they're having?
I was just about to cut back there.
Yeah.
In a
Oh,
second.
please.
Are you cutting?
No,
You want
that's
to
everything.
jump in?
I want to cast augury as a ritual in 11 minutes while you
That's
guys
a
use it.
long time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, I cast augury at 2nd level.
What is?
Describe to me and those people who may not know what that does.
Yeah. What does it do? I don't know what it does.
Hold on.
Just in case.
Wheel or woe?
I thought that was something else, but maybe.
It is this. I'm just making sure it doesn't consume my thing.
It does consume a spell slot, yes.
No, the material
Externals.
component. I want
Oh.
to make sure it doesn't eat my dragon head.
Don't you have an arcane holy symbol?
It is a
Guys.
dragon head.
Got it. Okay, I take my staff with my dragon head, and instead of casting with my hands, I do the motion with the stick, and I say, picnic, good or bad? Asking the Marilith, I guess. Want to know wheel or woe? Open my book.
Wait, what?
Open my book. They're the same.
Ooh.
I'm so confused.
That's okay, you're supposed to be.
While he's thinking, I will think to the group also. Worst case scenario, just call them here. That way we have backup.
What?
Call
No.
the
Call
call
who?
the entire people here.
That seems like a terrible idea.
I don't think that they'll fall.
I mean-
They won't. We're not
They're
worth their
planning to
risk.
come here anyway.
They're scrying on me.
They're not going to fight with us.
They're scrying on me.
I don't know. We just did them a pretty big favor.
They're scrying on me.
Wait, they're scrying on you now, or did you have to write back to have them scry on you?
They are scrying on me now.
Okay.
Yeah. But are they also scrolling on a guy on Sebastian, or is it just you?
It's
I
probably
don't
just
know.
him.
Right. So they might not know that they're in danger.
They don't know.
I use these.
But she said it took a lot of convincing for them
Riley,
to even
you're-
do this.
You're currently staring at your book, waiting for a response, waiting for the letters to appear and then recede like they have in the past. And as you're standing there waiting with this anticipation, in the background you can hear a bunch of hyenas. As one of them just goes galloping past.
Was that my sign?
That's definitely
Oh,
a
yes.
deal. It will 100% work. I have no doubt in this plan.
Oh my god, that was the fucking best.
I don't know why I imagine one of them on like a water park toboggan.
Oh, that's good.
See, what I had in my head
Imagine
was a
Scooby.
picture of like those like Dust Bowl era kids like going by with like the stick in the wheel, except it's a knoll, so it's like ambling.
I slam my book closed. Say, guys, let's do a picnic.
Okay, go ask the Marilith.
Cut to the matron.
Oh God.
Shit.
The matron is standing there assessing the situation with a curious look on her face. Her plump features pulled up into a wry smile. And Azrael slowly just kind of walking around you all, her boots echoing in the empty chamber. She kind of like leans in a few times. It's like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this in many different ways.
So off-putting.
So, then, do we have a deal, Matron Marchand? To which she replies, Azrael, I have reluctantly acquiesced to your request. but it shall be your last request from the Blackspires. I understand, Matron. And we will reward you. Well, shall we go home?
You bitch.
You have to bring me back alive. I message to her. I do not say that out loud.
Do you cast message?
Can I?
You have to point and whisper it.
You can, yeah, there are somatic components, so people will see you casting something.
I don't know if I want to do that or not.
No, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
I think it's
No.
a great idea.
I think that to Agar. Wait, I guess this is me.
Thanks.
Okay, I don't think that. I think that to myself.
Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna walk out with Head. And we're gonna run to the fucking tree. Oni, send a response now. The second we leave this room, we run to... There's no choice.
We don't know where the tree is.
The tree is by... Yeah, I remember. I rolled a 22. The tree
remember,
is
he
out by
remembers.
the breakfast. Where
Okay.
the breakfast buffet
While
is.
they are thinking, you should go talk to them.
When the morning after Agar woke up with Felix big spooning him, he looked out of the window of his stalactite that served as his room, and he looked out over the estate and took note and notice of various aspects of the city and the estate. And among the things he noticed was this odd-looking tree off in the corner of the Blackspire estate, and you know exactly where it is.
I didn't see it during breakfast.
Whatever, man.
Morning wood.
We can say you resaw it.
Cool.
Um,
Oh, fuck. Right,
But I
so,
thought that
look.
it was
Well, I just got the morning wood.
Hey, it happens to all of us.
We all get morning wood.
I disagree.
Let that be an indication of how many things I got floating around in my mind.
Okay.
Look, we don't have much of a choice.
But the
One,
others-
we are assuming that they will react instantly, and two, if you're worried about them not fighting for us, they're not going to be very happy that we got them pissed off right before we left.
I don't see much of a choice.
Beatrice-
It's this or that's it. Or it's
said
goodbye,
that it
Sebastian
was-
and myself.
Beatrice
Look,
said
I'm
it was
happy
a
to
good
bail.
idea to do
Just-
the picnic thing for the mailing list.
I agree.
You what?
I sent a message to Saba.
Okay.
No, that's not a good idea. Oh shit.
You begin casting.
Beatrice said it
And-
was a good idea.
Am I at the visual distance of her?
Oh yeah, very much
Okay.
so. She's
I
like
stand
30 feet out in a gazebo.
at it's really like stiff salute, and I say, General Saba, I was just wondering if I could say goodbye to all my friends at a picnic, all of them, before we go to the abyss.
If you don't pull off this lie, we're all gonna die.
Is that an inspiration? Did you just inspire her?
Yeah.
Did. Please, and thank you very much.
Give me a deception check.
Oh no.
Oh my god. You have to deceive through singing?
Well, yeah, because you're
Oh my
gonna.
Because you're
God,
not
oh my
going to
God,
the-
oh my
you
God,
don't-
Oh my god. Oh!
What'd you roll?
A 3?
Yeah, she rolled trash. Is what she
Oh,
rolled.
shit.
Plus a D8.
Shit, I got nothing.
Can I give her
Oh,
an
okay,
DM
that's
inspiration?
Okay, it's 10.
Plus deception.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
12.
Oh no.
Insight is wisdom based, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Which I'm sure she's got plenty of.
3.
Maybe not.
That one.
That'd be nice.
So
Use your luck point, Felix.
So you lied. So you set the DC.
Yes.
Yes.
Did I lie? I mean, I want to have a picnic.
It's a meet it, beat it situation.
Real hard.
And she rolled a 9 plus 3.
Luck point! Luck point! Luck point!
It doesn't work like that.
He can't use it on a saving throw.
No! Wait, it's not a saving throw, it's a check.
ability.
Oh,
Yes.
true.
But
True.
I have a 15 charisma, so technically that's a 2.5 moderate.
So, as Thava is in the corner of the gazebo clinking glasses
Maybe she found
with,
something.
and I misspoke earlier. I said Kaijan was out there with her. Kaijan's in the throne room with you
Right.
guys.
Oh, yeah, so
I
he let
misspoke.
us.
So she's speaking with someone that you gathered to be. He looks to have very similar features and standing as the consort from
Shit.
the Holocaust.
Shit.
So they're clinking glasses, and then you see kind of her like chin perk up a little bit, and her gaze turns to you.
But she only knows there's something mischievous happening. She doesn't know what.
A picnic, child? A picnic in the Underdark? My, that's awfully macabre. I like it. But why?
Hey, why though?
I look at Sine. I love my friends!
You cast sending?
No, she doesn't cast
Give me a
message.
persuasion check.
Okay, I'm good at this. Right? No, fuck, that's performance. God damn it. Natural 20!
Oh! Hold on.
That's 22.
What'd you roll, man?
The 16.
Oh my god. Oh, you monster.
I would have flipped my biscuit if that was a natural 20.
Oh, flip my biscuit.
Flat
DM
that
quotes
jack.
of the year.
I would have flapped my jack. So, she... Rated R, folks.
Terrible.
Did he flap?
Cutting the tension.
Are you grilling my steak right now?
What is happening?
So she looks at you as you yell across the courtyard. Again, the hyenas stop mid-pounce. A few of the other drow who are like out bringing food. There's in constant rotation of like changing platters, refilling wines, and stuff like that. Everyone kind of like stops to look at you. And then Athava just kind of like extends her middle hand from her rib and just like gives you a little, come here.
Okay. I skip over like the happiest fucking cleric you've ever seen.
You guys are looking at Azrael, who turns around
Oh, and you sent the fucking message.
and starts leaving the chamber.
Did the come hither motion look like it was to us or to Riley?
Insight check.
Me too.
Oh, and you sent the
Yeah.
fucking motion.
Yeah, because you are engaged in this.
Sent the fucking letter.
Natural one, as it
That's
should be. I don't think that's a good idea yet.
13.
13. You personally haven't interacted with the Marilith much with Thava. She seems a bit enigmatic. She does seem more receptive to banter, but you're not sure how much. So there's nothing overtly threatening about her motion towards you, but there's nothing overtly inviting about it either. So it's your call.
I got touched by a god today. I'm feeling lucky.
Really?
Oh my god.
As Felix begins walking behind the skipping Riley, Felix, just remind everyone what you currently look like.
Yes. So my skin got turned into a bright, like emerald green, like literally like the same quality of shimmer that like an actual emerald would have. Bright gold eyes. I think that my tail is gonna come to a spade, which is great. Which I'm also still halfling height, so I'm a halfling tiefling. My horns come like out forward and then jet back, so it's kind of like the U. So out. Cool. Still kept the goatee. I unfortunately have a matching green emerald shirt, so I'm not looking the hottest right now. But I will eventually be replacing that with either gold or black.
Take
We'll
it
see.
off.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I have sweet claws, little tiny claws that come to just fine points.
And you walk behind Riley as they make their way to.
Very slowly.
Okay.
She's skipping far ahead. I'm like lightly walking behind.
Should I be following them?
Ask
I think
Azrael
yes.
to let us say bye to our friends.
Okay. I get up and kind of start following as well.
Okay.
Tell her about Felix's transformation.
Arquilo, come
Oh,
on.
that's good.
So, Oni, you and Arquillo and your bioluminescent mushrooms make your way across the courtyard.
My lovely little
As,
show.
as you guys are walking, there's a few times where like a couple of gnolls rough and tumble their way in front of you, as they're just rough housing a pack of dogs.
These creatures are messy.
In the throne room, Azrael walks to the door, opens it, and then turns back to look at you two, and then kind of gives you a welcoming gesture.
Tell her that you were told that Felix has a gift for her from Lolth.
Nope. We're not doing that. Nope.
That's
Just
good.
tell her we want to say bye to our friends and tell her she needs to see Felix's freak transformation from Lolth.
No, don't let her come. Just make her stay there.
How the fuck do we do that? She's not gonna live us out of her sight. I start walking towards the door.
That's
Sebastian,
fine.
what are you doing?
I'm just walking with them while thinking.
Oh, come on, mate.
I'm gonna wait to see which direction she goes. If she starts going in a direction opposite, if she goes going to the courtyard, I say nothing. If she starts going, just let me know if she's going in a direction that's not towards the courtyard. Okay, we'll flail at that point.
The door closes behind the two of you.
How many people are in the hallway?
There's a couple of servants that are running around busily carrying like platters and stuff. They look to be in a tizzy at the moment. Just a couple of house drow servants. No guards or family members within sight.
Give me the haste potion.
And you're walking in the hall, and to the right of this marbled hallway, you can see the double doors that lead outside
To the courtyard?
to the courtyard. To the left, bit of a distance, a farther distance away, you can see the main door leading out to the front of the estate. And Azrael takes a left
Oni, it's now or never.
and starts walking towards the entrance.
Oni, it's now or never.
I need you all to be in the same area.
Right, just they're scrying on you. They'll know when you're by the tree. Just send a letter to come.
Oh, because then our exit gets sealed off. I shoot a message to Azrael.
She's not in sight.
You don't. Or sorry, sending. Sorry, sending to Azrael.
Okay.
Could you meet me in the courtyard? I have a gift from Lolth for you.
I'm gonna start writing the message.
Give me a deception check.
Right. Gonna use my first point of luck. That's one better. 20.
This guy. Would you roll like a 9?
He did the tongue thing.
Yeah.
I should not have had.
She rolled, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, she rolled an 18
Fuck.
Oh god damn.
No.
plus 2.
God damn it, not again!
I'm
She did the
serious.
tongue thing. It's his tell. It's his
Oh,
tell.
you're right.
You guys are walking down the hall. You didn't hear Felix's message because it
No.
was to her. And
Yep.
she stops abruptly, turns around,
I
to
bump
look-
into a
looks at the two of you, and then both through sending and aloud says, "What are you trying to pull?"
Fucking run.
Are you saying that aloud?
No, I'm like thinking it to him. I'm like, fucking run? Give me the haste
Who?
potion. No, fucking hell.
I just say who.
I go,
Felix,
what?
are you gonna respond?
Because I actually don't know what.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Yeah,
That's true. I look at her and I go, what?
So she said it aloud and in message to Felix, or sending whatever spell
Yes,
you cast.
yeah, I'm not wasting another slot to send back.
At this point, Riley, you make your way up to Thava.
This is all happening
It's
so
getting
fast.
complicated.
Well,
Guys,
child,
just fucking run.
you tell me
Give me the potion.
you love your friends.
Like platonically, yeah.
And she sort of moves to the side to look at Felix, the new Felix 2.0. Even this one.
Is she looking at her clothes?
She's looking at
I'll
Felix.
stop when she. I'll stop when she looks at me.
I mean, like, I love some of them more than others, but
And her head moves to the other side. She looks at Oni. And that one.
yeah, like the Zimostis. Like, Zimostis.
The little one.
He's the best.
And the other two.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Are they as useful as you are?
It was great.
Like,
And as
in different ways.
she extends one of her hands out to you to like take it. Out to Riley.
Yeah.
I get the high five. No, just kidding. I grab it.
So you put your hand on hers, and then with her. So for those of you, just a quick reminder: the Merilith is a six-armed, half woman, half snake
Demon, apparently.
creature.
She's a
Demon.
Medusa.
With porcelain features and just a gnarly set of fangs, and she's got a tight braid in her hair. And so with one hand, she takes your hand. With another hand, she takes a sip of wine, and with her third hand, she just pats the seat next to her.
Fuck me.
I will back away at that.
Yeah, same.
And then another hand curls around to you, Felix. Is like, keep coming.
Okay, I will keep coming.
Phrasing. Boom. I'll follow.
When I get 20, 30 feet in front of her, I will kneel.
We were already like 30 feet from her.
Just for the hell of it, give me either performance or persuasion, depending on what you're going for here.
Persuasion.
Guys, this is it.
So much better.
I have the message written. I just need to send.
I think to Felix,
27.
maybe you should salute. She's a general.
I salute.
I will on one knee salute.
She lifts one of her hands, indicating for you to rise.
I do so.
And then she pats another seat on the other side of her for
Ooh.
you.
I get excited. It's like, you're far too
See me
generous. Thank
do
you.
that.
You all entertain me.
Would you like music?
Sure.
Yay!
Let's lighten the mood.
Yes, that's a 16.
Guys,
I'm
I'm on the
losing
first
my mind right
now. I should not have had coffee earlier.
24.
Okay.
Performance.
Describe the type of tune you begin to play.
Funeral dirge.
No, picnic music. I will play like happy, open melody, or not open melody, what's the word I'm looking for? Open meadow. You know, leaves fluttering through the air.
Is that synthesizer?
Cialdini's
Yes.
Four Seasons.
Imagine Enya.
Vivaldi's.
Yes, sorry. Vivaldi's.
Okay. As you begin to play the flute, or your pan flute, you see her. She's kind of swaying a little bit. The end of her tail is flicking a little bit. She gestures to Oni to join the party.
Mm-hmm. I just walk up.
Honorifics. Unfortunately, there are no more seats.
That is fine. I stand.
Standing room only.
How far are
Dragon
they
Man,
from?
would you like a drink?
Okay.
Can I insight check that? She just like being, she's like playing along, and then she's gonna behead us.
Go for it. Give me an insight check.
I'll take the drink though.
19.
19.
Thus begins Oni's
Shit.
long battle with alcoholism.
She seems to be kind of like toying with you all.
Yes, what I figured.
Not in a like an aggressive manner, but just like
Okay.
in a almost condescending manner. Just
Okay.
Like the Cthulhu
take that.
ant thing.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
At this point, the two of you in the hallway.
Gods do it for the lulls.
She knows the jig is up. She's already suspicious. Just give me the fucking portion.
Azrael
I am the opposite of that.
Azrael looks at the two of you. Your eye lights up to something.
Always.
I mean, have you met us?
Yes, I have. Which is why I'm gonna have you lead the way. So whereas she was leading the way down the front and you guys were trailing behind,
I thought she told us to go forward.
Dude.
All right, go ahead.
she was leading the way and you guys were trailing behind. She's now going to step aside for you guys to lead the charge, and she will lead from behind as she draws her blade.
I run into the courtyard.
You're running?
Yep, I'm running.
Running?
Okay.
Oni, send the fucking message.
Okay.
Give me the goddamn potion.
Where?
You get a surprise round, only you, because I don't know you're doing that.
I've been telling you to give me the potion this entire time.
I'm not
didn't
sure if
say
this
I'm-
counts as a surprise round because she's
She's
on
alert.
to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you run?
Okay, I need you 3 to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Wait, 3?
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Sorry, I included myself.
Oh, okay. I was like, that invisible guy.
I send the message upon Agar's desperate. Fucking shit, man. This is terrible.
This is literally our
He doesn't
only
have
chance.
any.
This is like, this is it.
This is
Okay.
not it. We're not at the tree.
Let me.
How far away is the tree?
It's like about 20, 30 feet from where you guys currently are.
Cool.
Dash action.
Haste potion.
That's and my action
Doubles
surge.
your speed, gives you an extra attack, increases your AC by 2, and you have advantage on dex saves
20 to 25.
for a minute or 10 minutes. Then you're exhausted.
No, a minute.
15 to 20.
15.
10 to 15.
13.
What's your dex?
My dex? No way. +1. Nah, she beat me.
Yeah, she beat you. But that's crazy.
Yo, there's a lot of ties this night. I am.
I'm sure.
Okay, so as we enter initiative, Sebastian, you see Agar start to like. So to be clear, who has the potion of haste at the moment?
He does. Apparently, I wrote it down, but
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he has it. I remember him having it.
unless
So-
I identified it and then gave it to Agar.
You see Agar's muscles begin to flinch, and he makes like an abrupt movement. He begins to do something. You're not sure what, but he makes a sharp, abrupt movement. What do you do?
Do you think what you yelled?
yes. Well, I don't yell anything. I just say, "Give me the fucking potion," and as I think about it, like I think you.
yelling.
Yeah, that's think yelling.
So giving him the potion counts as what?
I'm putting my hand out, hoping that he's not gonna be an idiot and stay still.
Chris, do we know the raw on that?
Running
I
is an
mean,
idiot.
it would be a free action, but that's an action that you take on your turn because it would essentially be dropping an item.
It is Sebastian's
But-
turn.
Yeah, but it's like if Agar already had his hand stretched out and then he just dropped it, that would be a thing.
What I'm
don't see why it's
imagining
any
is
different.
Agar's like he took his hand and like grabbed Sebastian by the chest and like made a movement to like jerk. Is that? Or you describe
alright.
what he did.
Yeah.
So
you
when-
like try to pass it like a baton.
When she
Yeah.
says, "You're like lead the way," that's when I'm like, and she's in front of me. That's when I say, "Give me the fucking potion and run!" And that's when I like kind of turn around and put my hand out to Sebastian, hoping that he's gonna react to
Okay.
the potion.
So you can. It's a free action.
Okay, so
This
that
will count
counts.
as your like object interaction, I would say.
So that counts as neither.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Just
Not
Nothing.
action nor bonus.
If I take the potion, what does that count as?
That's an
bonus
act. That's a bonus.
for you.
Yeah. The house roll bonus action.
All right, and the potion of haste doubles my speed.
Doubles your speed. Gives you an extra attack.
Up to your AC.
Buffs your AC by 2, and gives you advantage on dex saves.
Okay.
Sebastian, what are you doing?
Just give me.
As a guard
Marco,
flinches.
relax.
I will.
Audio levels all good, Chris?
Yep, everybody's good.
Is Azrael in melee range of us all?
Yeah, you're all within like a 5-foot cluster of one another in the middle of this 15-foot wide hallway.
All right, I do the weird free action, drop a potion into Agar's hands.
Okay.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Action dash.
Use my full movement to get to extended range, 30 feet away from
Okay.
her. And then I didn't get my marker. That's fine. Thank you. Cast invisibility on myself.
Better. Hell yes.
and you disappear from
That was a
sight.
great move.
Azrael, seeing this, pulls out her blade, turns to you, Agar.
Classic.
She is. Hold on a second. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison? Because I have.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, yes. 26.
26. Okay. Azrael extends her hand out towards you and begins to like lift it up. You begin to levitate off the ground, but then you clamber back down, resisting the effect of her magical spell.
She leveled up.
Too fat.
It doesn't do that.
And
It's a firm foot.
that's her action as she now just readies her blade, looking at you.
Hell yes.
I uncork the potion, drink it whole with my long history of dwarven drinking, just in one gulp. And I'm going to dash and action dash my way out. And if that gets me to the door, I'm going to action surge.
You're just gonna go as fast as you, as far as you can.
As far as I can. So now my movement speed is doubled, right?
Yeah, so 50.
So I have 50.
50
So
on
that
way.
that allows me to move
75. If you action surge.
No, 50 if I just take my movement, 100 if I action dash,
Yeah.
150 if
Yeah,
I...
it doubles his movement. He took the haste potion, so his movement is currently 50.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
and then 150 if I use my action surge. Is the tree within 150... Like, suppose I move that 100 feet, am I out in the courtyard?
before you, she's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, she can do that.
Before you do that.
Go for it.
So
Yeah, you're right.
That's why I thought about taking it, because I can move even further.
that's a 20 to hit.
'Cause
Yeah,
I can
that'll hit.
Bonus action dash too.
Okay.
That would be so weird.
You take 8 piercing
You're
damage,
invisible. You're
5, cool.
We shall see.
okay.
10 necrotic,
Oh, Christ. She didn't draw her shadow blade, did she? Fucking hell. Whatever, go on.
and 10 poison.
Halved, because I have resistance to poison naturally.
Right.
So 5 poison.
Okay.
I'm down
As
to
she-
50 hit points.
As she takes a swipe at you, and then Agar, the dwarven fighter, not known for his agility, turns into a blur and just dashes down the hall, through the doors, sending the doors clattering wide. You guys are having a cocktail essentially with Thava, and you just see this this blur of dwarven profanity
Fucking run, motherfuckers, to the tree!
dashing towards the tree. Oni, you said that when he did this, you were going to send a message. What did you say to them as you sent the message.
Okay, keep scrying. We'll be at the tree soon.
Okay.
As I'm running away, I yell at Azrael, "Enjoy the tattoo, bitch!"
Okay.
Too soon, bro.
Azrael is going to use her movement to.
I'm 100 feet away.
Wait,
it's
am
turned
I at the tree? If I'm not at the tree, I'm taking my action surge to get to the tree.
If you use your action surge, you can get to the base of the tree.
I'm at the base of the tree.
And as this blur of a dwarven fighter moves, he's like dodging and just ambling over and around the gnolls who are currently still rough and tumbling in the courtyard.
Oh, look, he's here for the picnic.
And then
I
you're
yell,
just standing
"Shell."
right at the base.
I yell, "Shell, let's fucking go now!"
Okay, Azrael's going to use her movement to move 30 feet.
Wait, her turn already passed.
Oh, sorry, it's
Sebastian's
Sebastian.
turn.
Sorry, no, that's correct. Sebastian, what do you do?
Dash and bonus action dash.
To
The tree.
The tree?
Yeah, giving any other creature a wide berth as I do so.
Okay. Given your initial movement and where you are currently, you can make it there. Okay, so Sebastian goes running through the courtyard, dodging and spinning around.
I'm assuming that whatever abrupt movement Oni makes, that's when they're going to react.
Okay, now it's Azrael's turn. Azrael's going to use her movement to move 30 feet, basically moving her pretty close to the doors of the estate, the doors that lead out into the courtyard, where she sees this just wild scene, a parade of surface dwellers beneath gnolls frolicking and abyssal creatures having a cocktail.
Frolicking gnolls. I love that.
Frolicking gnolls.
It's
that
a
was a
happy
lot-
day.
that was a
It's a
lot of
happy
damage.
time. They're frolicking in the field.
They're sticking hoop.
You guys see Azrael at the door, and then you see her in a cloud of black smoke.
Great. Yeah.
And she reappears 60 feet closer to you, Agar. About halfway. So she's got about 30 more feet.
Can
40,
we enter
30, 40.
initiative too now? All of us?
Do you guys now
I
that they're
want to
in
throw
the
up a
courtyard?
wall of fire.
Okay, now that everyone's in the courtyard, you guys can jump in on the initiative.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I had
Oh,
some
right.
good-
I have good initiative.
Slowly throw up a wall of fire.
I mean, you are sitting right next to a.
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah,
We're like
she's
20,
about to
30
be
feet
in the
away.
wall of fire.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
gonna counterspell us.
Can you counter?
Can she do that?
Maybe. Probably.
I don't think she has counters.
She can probably do
Okay,
We're gonna find out, folks.
this is gonna be interesting.
that. Son of a bitch.
Can you-
Remember how you said we weren't gonna
Can you
have
show
combat?
me like the placement
Hollow
so I know
Quill's
where
Bird
to
too.
put wall of fire and everything?
Yeah, legit.
I can give you
But
a,
you know
a
worse.
rough. We're gonna theater of mind this, unless things go like tumble down the rabbit hole.
Oh, this isn't tumbling?
Right?
Shit.
So I will do my best to draw.
This is when he intended for us to run.
No.
I don't know. We should ask him later.
Yep.
So Mike threw us a lifeline, but you grabbed it and yanked it away from the rescuers on the boat. So
Yeah.
you have the lifeline.
I don't think that's the case.
And now
I-
we have
I
to
do.
throw the other end back.
If you and I left the estate, that's it.
Yeah, but that's not.
It was either come to
It's
the
okay.
courtyard
We're,
or
we're,
go.
we're gonna make it work.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is fun. Let's do it.
It is fun.
We actually made it much further than I thought we would, given the nature of your plan. So I'm actually optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of
We'll-
building
we'll-
that then
yeah.
comes around this way.
Son of a bitch.
So
Where's the
proportion-
table?
The portions of the table.
The table with the food.
Fucking, you know what?
Where's our Quillo?
Our clothes with me.
Okay.
Here's the table. And you know what? Here's the pastry. That's for you.
Oh, that's
Plates. You get the idea. You can't read what that says.
Welcome to
no, but it says F you.
Bob Ross.
Okay, so now that we're doing this,
Great. I love it.
Oni,
Oh yes.
I'm going red for the Marilith.
Yeah.
That's cool. Our Quillow's on me.
I'm going red too.
I'm just gonna say Arquilla's
Oh,
on
no,
you.
am I already
Agar
there?
is here. Sebastian is here.
I don't want to be right next to Agar.
Ever again.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Felix is there, and then
I feel something projectile is going to hit
this
towards
is
Agar.
the consort, or the person that looks like the consort.
Right,
The
right, 'cause
consort
he's
wannabe.
I forgot. I completely forgot that dude was there.
It's my buddy. He won't hurt us.
You know,
Those
Agar.
nulls.
These are nulls.
We're in.
If Kaijon comes out, I'm probably going to kill him.
No,
You have
Kaijon's my
Azrael out
buddy.
there.
He's the
Kaijon.
best.
I hate
He's
that
the
guy.
best.
He
Azrael's
bought me a cloak.
here.
Priorities, guys.
He bought him a cloak. Must be nice
Oh
to Kaijon.
man, you guys,
I mean, getting the fuck
this
out
is
of here.
interesting.
Okay, so you did not intend for this. Shit.
No.
We can speak to Knowles. It's fine.
And then I don't know if you guys remember this, but there's this large ape-like creature
Yep.
that's sleeping outside,
cool.
a head on his forearms. And I'll say he was over here.
Cool.
So-
yeah, that makes sense.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, indeed. Who's
He follows us through the
mortified?
tree. Abe said, "Fuck up Vintar," when we escaped through it.
Hey guys. Remember when we said we were gonna die TPK at the matron's house?
Well, this is the matron's house.
Oh, you guys might die.
Different
Just a
matron.
dimension door through the trees and it opens.
Can you take Arquilla with you?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wait,
He's on me.
is Arquilla a small creature?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's tiny as fuck.
He's the only one he can take.
Yeah.
I was making sure Chris.
Okay.
Right, right, right.
Chris cares. Felix doesn't really.
I will.
If Arquillo's nearby, he'll do it.
You
Yeah,
up.
right.
Guys, I'm freaking the fuck out.
Okay. Okay. So I have to roll for
Remember,
the
anything that
Malith,
happens is entirely
the
your fault.
consort, that dude, and I'm gonna give the Knolls just a batch.
What would the
Yeah.
alternate have been?
You
we'll-
walk.
So this
You
is
walk into the courtyard instead of running. You know, instead
the
of
Marilyn.
clearly
Hey, you
tripping
have the
that.
haste potion. You're actually doing
That's
decent.
Oh, I have a +2 to my AC.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
So
Oh, never mind.
Sebastian, your initiative was.
15.
We're just gonna keep the initiatives and stagger around. Azrael was a 13. I remember that.
Yep.
So is ours.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyone higher? Anyone new that's higher?
21.
21.
Fuck yeah, Felix. Hold person her. Hold person her.
She will sing.
No, she won't.
Yeah.
Well, she did last time.
Yeah.
She'll
Felix,
tie it.
actually, I'm gonna make one more roll.
Yeah.
God, I hope the matron doesn't come outside.
I said, I don't know if we should consider her an enemy right now.
Okay.
The matron?
So Felix,
Yeah.
anyone?
Oh, not the matron. The
10 to 15.
10. Cool.
I don't know if the Marilith will try to stop you guys.
She don't give a shit.
Yeah, she does.
She wants Riley.
Yep.
I'm so desirable.
Yep.
I mean, it could just end with just me and Agar getting killed.
Nope.
Yep. Just dimension door out.
The only one who might survive this is Felix and Riley.
Oh no, why you're putting me in the survival category?
Because you've got Hanks.
I can't use them for
Nope.
5 fucking days.
Can't use them.
Oh, you're
Maybe
right.
she survives in the abyss.
Never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
I hate
well.
that place. Do you
She'll
remember
be-
this? I hate that place.
Okay. Riley, what was your initiative?
Can't be
7.
worse than here.
7.
7.
It's a great initiative, Riley.
Climb the tree.
Going great, guys.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's just not.
You beautiful man.
Oh my god.
You beautiful
What
man.
just happened?
He forgot he has slippers of spider climbing. He
Oh.
can just get up
Felix.
in the tree like a cat.
You
Yeah.
see this ruckus emerge on the scene as you're casually entertaining everyone. What do you do?
I play thematically correct music.
I play myself out into the tree.
What is it? I look over the trees. Anything happening?
Not at the moment.
Agar's running over up to it. Up it.
You're right. Am I within 25 feet of the tree?
So you are right here. Not
You
really.
probably action dash to the tree.
I mean, yeah, you can sprint and make your way there. You can, this is as far as you can get.
That if he doesn't action dash.
Right.
Yeah, you're moving 25 puts you there.
That sucks.
That does suck.
I'll give you a green. This is you temporarily.
Oh man, that blows.
Do you have Misty Step?
Nope.
Just Dimension Door.
Just Dimension Door, bro.
Dimension Door.
Well, yeah, but that's a 4th level spell, guys.
Yeah, that's
We're
like my
leaving.
biggest thing.
This is where we fucking
Sebastian, you're on deck.
Live or
prepare
die.
yourself.
Can I take a quick glance at the Marilith to see what her reaction is to seeing these guys burst in and bolt towards the
Hope
tree?
she's amused.
Nope.
Surprised,
Cool.
annoyed,
Sure.
Shit.
and ready.
Fuck.
Cool.
Alright, I will go my 25 feet of movement.
Okay, so that.
And
25.
Bad things are happening, everyone.
God damn it.
The frolicking gnolls are no longer in happy times. It's like Greek mythology. Anytime there's a field with flowers, bad shit happens.
And the Wizard of Oz.
I don't know. I read
Yeah.
a book about Persephone one time. She seemed happy and baby.
Level
no.
3 old person.
In this book, she was.
On who?
The Marilith and Azrael.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Double down.
What?
Always double down.
Oh my god.
Are you insane?
Okay,
Let's
I'm
hope this
rolling.
gamble
This
pays
is
off,
for
buddy.
the Marilith. This is for the Marilith.
This is a hell of a gamble.
Dude,
this
I'm
wisdom?
sorry. If Felix
Yeah.
dies, I'm sorry.
Like, we already...
That's a natural one.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
All right, audio levels.
Wait.
Audio levels.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, but does she have advantage?
No, but she has a +10.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. She has advantage on saving
No,
throws.
she doesn't.
I'm
God
so
damn it.
sorry.
Why,
but that's,
Riley?
That is correct.
Because
Because
I'm
it's
healthy.
fair.
That's a 25.
Hey,
damn
rude.
it.
Oh,
She begins to freeze up,
you're the worst.
What?
and then she
I lost
breaks it off,
Muffle thing.
and she stares daggers at this half tiefling,
Halfling.
We need to find a word for it.
finishing up casting his spell.
Half devil.
Oh,
This is
Azrael.
Terrible
oh
idea,
boy.
Chris.
Oh, sorry, Azrael. Fails.
Fuck yes. Oh.
Wow, yeah. That's the one you should be concerned about.
We're putting a lot of trust in these guys to open the tree portal.
Yeah, seriously.
So
He's been scryed on. They said he was scrying on
I
him.
really wish she would have dimension.
Same.
oh my god, I really didn't want to do this, but it's happening. Okay, the consort.
Great, cool. Yeah.
Guys, I may have messed up.
Really?
Remember, he's not a real consort. Maybe he's really weak.
5,
is a
10,
real
15,
consort, buddy.
20, 25,
Oh,
And
he's dead. He's dead.
30.
He tripped on a rock. We
Cracked
got
his neck.
$1 million baby
Yep. Just like Nightwing.
on a poorly placed stool.
Freaking out.
Are you?
Well, I thought Felix was going to dimension door to the tree, and I had a plan for it.
It's okay. I'll pick him up.
Oh, well, our
I
clothes are ready,
need-
right?
I'll pick him up.
A Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw
From?
from Felix, Sebastian, and Agar
Thank God.
as he wipes his hands across, and as he does so, there's a sheet of ice
Yep.
that then shoots out
Cone of cold.
in a cold.
Okay,
Oh
cold, cold.
no.
It's ice cream.
Oh no. 15.
You have advantage on dex saves. Oh, it's con. Never mind.
Yep.
16?
Okay, I did grab the correct dice this time.
Hallelujah.
Uh, 31 points of damage is full.
What's the save?
Con.
No. What's the
What's
the
the
DC?
DC 18.
18.
Yep.
All right, I fail. How much damage did I take?
31.
31.
As this sheet of ice shoots out, hitting Felix, Sebastian, and Agar.
I'm at 19 hit points, y'all.
So I'm assuming I fail. I have to drop invisibility.
Oh, you have to give me a concentration check.
Yeah. DC
Yeah, I don't-
15.
Oh god.
That's another con save.
Made it.
Succeeds.
Succeed. So Sebastian stays invisible,
Somehow.
but
Jorb.
Wish I could have traded roles. Actually, that
not.
would've been perfect.
So you're invisible, but not hidden because you never took the hide action.
Yeah. Well, that is. I thought you said I was on deck.
You're next.
Oh,
So it was Felix Sebastian.
I never got to go.
It's true, you went consort.
And exactly, I was going to hide behind the tree. So
Is that what you were gonna do?
yes, like literally, that's what I was gonna do.
I believe it. It's within
Okay.
character.
Just give me a stealth check with advantage.
23.
Okay, you beat the consort's. Hold on, maybe not.
Seriously?
What?
No, you beat his passive. Yeah, his passive is 18. So you duck around here. So you have full cover, so you take none of that damage. And now you're hidden from at least the consort. I'll roll, actually from everyone's passive. So everyone knows that some invisible creature came into the vicinity, but they don't know where your current.
So they heard someone running frantically.
Exactly, but they can't pinpoint you.
My noise didn't cover his.
No.
It's okay, he's hidden. It's
Alright.
fine.
So okay.
I probably screamed.
Was there
away.
anything else? Sorry, I skipped you.
No, that's it. Literally all I wanted to do was that
So
exact.
that was the consort's turn. Now it's Azrael's turn.
Shit.
So she gets a save, wisdom.
At the end of her
At the end of her turn.
Yeah,
Which is
right,
delightful.
Right. 15.
Fails.
She fails, and you can see her struggling. She's shaking and tremoring with her movement.
Sucks to suck.
Agar.
All right. I am going to take one of the javelins
Okay.
and
channeling my
I'm
lore.
going to throw it at the consort to try to knock him prone.
Okay. What's the range on that? You got enough
Tree
range?
open.
It's a. Let me see here.
I rolled initiative for the
I
tree, by
shut
the
up.
way. So
Oh
don't.
wow.
Oh,
it-
you did?
Yeah, don't freak out.
Is it-
rolled poorly, but don't forget.
Shit. Wait. This is not right.
Well, a tree should roll poorly. I mean, I can't even move.
I think my javelin should be 6120. But for whatever reason I
Yeah,
have it down as it is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. Just make an attack roll. It might not matter.
Okay. Excuse me. That is a 19 to hit.
It's 30, 120.
Hits.
30, 120.
30 and 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So roll again.
Okay, so that's. Fuck. That is a 10.
Misses.
Great. I'm gonna take my extra attack and throw the.
Good. So you throw one javelin, and it goes wide of its mark as you can see him walking towards you menacingly, running one hand through his white drow hair
God fucking damn it. That is 15.
to hit him.
Yeah.
Hits because he did not cast mage armor.
Fuck yeah. Okay, and that's gonna knock him. I'm gonna try to knock him prone. It's a DC. Oh, I
16.
get to re-roll these.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I don't, because it's a javelin. I don't get to re-roll.
You still have haste.
That's true. So
He succeeds on his save. It's 22.
He takes 3 and 5 is 8 points of damage. DC 16 strength check to stay.
He rolled a 22.
He saved.
He saved? Alright, then I'm going to throw my last remaining javelin.
What'd you roll, a 19?
He gets +8 to athletics.
It's a strength saving throw, not athletics.
Strong boy.
15.
Oh, then it would have been a
plus
16.
8
so
is 23.
14 plus 2.
Okay, still
You
succeeds.
hit. You definitely hit.
Yeah, 20,
Something.
26 or whatever. And that's my third javelin to knock him prone. God fucking damn it. That is 8 plus 5 is 13 points of damage, and DC 16 strength save again.
For the second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
12 plus 2 is 14.
Fails.
Fails.
Down
So
goes
he
big
goes
boy.
prone.
Thank God.
And then what was the damage on that?
That was
13, you said.
13, yep.
Okay.
And that is 3 of my superiority dice, kids. Oh wait,
and
no,
all your javelins.
only 2, and all my javelins. But I still have my hand axes.
Just in a blur, he throws all 3 javelins. 2 of them manage to connect. One of them hitting him right in the knee, buckling him as he collapses to the ground.
Yo, let's have his movement, bro. That's useful.
It is now Thava's turn,
Oh man.
who looks furious
Yeah, don't grapple us.
at the audacity of the halfling
Don't
to
tease
cast
me, bro.
a spell on her.
Oh.
So she turns around,
Fuck
jumps
shit.
over the side. You guys get opportunity attacks if you want.
Do we want to take?
No.
I will not take any.
No?
No?
Okay.
And she makes
We're going through with the kill the Felix plan.
6 attacks.
7.
7 attacks.
She has a tail too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Casting shield.
My God. Oh my God.
It's okay. Opportunity attacks wouldn't have stopped her.
Oh no, that doesn't fucking matter.
She moves in towards you, and as she moves towards you, each hand reaches back to this plume of swords that are just sticking out behind her, and
Scary.
with three sounds of blade against metal, you hear shing, 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 and she moves towards you, slithering, her smile gone, her soft, playful demeanor far behind her in the past. And at this point, it's tough to remember her ever being playful. And she moves towards you.
No, she's just scary.
Oh, the audacity!
Big time. Feeling lucky?
Oh boy!
Preemptively cast shield.
It's an actual 1.
Yay!
Misses for the first attack.
Rack, shot.
6 more.
Rack, shot. Rack.
24.
That's
Shield.
gonna hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
17.
That'll miss. Well, shield, and then it misses.
Okay. 24.
That'll hit.
25.
Fuck, that hits.
Yeah, she's hostile.
27.
Yep, that'll probably kill me.
And then 1 with a tail.
How many hit points do you have?
21.
44 at the moment.
So what's your AC? Does 21 hit you?
Yeah, 20. Yeah, AC's 20 with shield.
Okay,
So she
you
missed
take
2.
so you take
Actually, can I use a luck point to have her reroll one of the hits?
okay. Any particular one, tail or sword?
Sword.
Tail,
Yeah, tail.
just in case.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Does
Okay, yes,
so
I will have her go with the first one.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
So 4 swipes just blur across the air. And you take 13 times 4, 52 points of damage.
I'm down.
Dimension door.
That's what I get for not being selfish.
And with her tail, as Felix goes down 2 death saves.
Son of a bitch. 2 death saves.
What is my range for?
Oh,
She hit him
because she
unconscious
went-
in melee.
Then
What is my range on the grappling hook?
You can't.
You can't do that. You'll kill him.
yeah.
It's a stab the tongue situation.
Shit, true. You're right.
You're up.
Riley.
I'm up.
Oni has 10.
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oni, then Riley. Yeah.
Oni is going to go around to where Felix's unconscious body is.
Okay. Presumably away from her melee, or within it.
Is picking him up an action, or is that a free?
He's more than an object.
Okay. Then
You can
I don't
objectify
care
me,
if
it's
I-
okay.
then I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
So I'll run past her, pick him up with my action.
That's fine.
Okay, she's gonna take her opportunity attack against you.
Bring it. Yeah, that's cool.
That's a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Off and
Shield.
ching clatters off your shield.
Please. I was going to say, excuse me. And I pick up.
I love Oni so much.
I pick up Felix's unconscious body carefully, and I will use the rest of my movement to go towards the tree. I have 30 total, so let me know.
So 5, 10. So wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 with Felix in your arms.
Action surge, the rest of my dash action towards the tree.
Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
This'll work. This'll work.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah,
Into contact with the tree.
yeah. And if I
Riley.
actually could get closer to Agar, would be better.
Oh, so around this side?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Whole person
think?
drops
Can I
the
think
hazard.
to the group?
You can think to the
Oh
person.
shit, whole person does drop.
Everyone
on
get together. We need to be together. That's it.
Okay.
Now, Riley.
Now Riley.
I look at Baba. And then I run to the tree. 30 feet to the tree. Run 30 feet to the tree.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then, fuck, that's as far as I can go?
Unless you take your action to dash.
Do it.
Do it.
No.
Everybody has gone, and we have
Stop it.
We gotta get Felix up.
I throw up a wall of fire facing out from me.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
And I want it to like
Sure.
form a semicircle around the tree with the fire facing outward.
Okay, so like here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like just past me, and like it's 60 feet of
Fire.
fire.
60 feet. All right, so these are just gonna represent fire. And just tell me if you want me to deviate at all.
Start going toward the tree.
So, not inclusive of gnolls.
No, fuck the gnolls. I don't care about them. I want to put us in a semicircle. But I don't know if I have enough.
How much is the range?
60 feet.
60 feet. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
One more.
We put another one on the other
more.
side, yeah.
Here or here?
Is it touching the wall? Is there like a wall around?
There's more like open area over here.
So it's not like a fence.
No, we're
Correct.
not in a corner.
Ah, fuck.
So they could go around, but it'll use quite a bit of movement for them
Yeah.
to go around.
And they can't target us until they get around, so we're good.
Okay, bonus action healing word on Felix.
Nice.
Okay. So-
spell on spell.
Yeah.
Oh shit, thank you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Bonus action healing word at Agar.
No, you can't. You can't do
action
bonus.
Spell on spell.
Dude, idiot.
You can bonus action inspire,
that.
i.e. false life.
That. Can I temporary hit point
Can-
inspiration to Felix? Will that?
It won't restore him though. Will
Yeah,
it?
that's interesting. I
No.
don't.
Doesn't count as
think so.
healing.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
count as healing.
Doesn't
I
count as
don't
healing.
know.
What
I'm
doesn't
gonna
count as...
pose that as a question.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I would probably rule against it.
The way
but
I
I'm
perceive it, it's a
gonna bring
buffer
that to
to
the
your
group.
hit points, but you can't benefit from it if you don't have hit points.
Yeah, it's a buffer to your hit points. If
Okay.
you're yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buffer Agar. I'll buff Agar.
Okay.
All right. What exactly am I getting?
Two temporary hit point.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Good job, Riley.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Okay. At this point,
We're
the
now
large ape-like creature stands up at all the ruckus. The Marilith like kind of looks back at it and just extends one hand, sort of giving it commands, instructions.
Cool.
And it's going to like climb up and then like bound across. So I'm just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is its movement. As this wall of fire has just erupted behind Riley, completely obscuring any vision of her and her companions.
Sure, yeah. Did you roll for your staff of healing? 1d6 plus 4.
Ooh, interesting. The ball girl's long jump is up to 40 feet. Its high jump is up to 20 feet.
Just wow.
That's okay. I
Yeah,
got
that's
5
one
back.
mass healing word, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just he's just going to use his movement to try and go around. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Cool. Wait there, monkey. Ape.
At
Whatever you are.
this point, and I shit you not, this is where she came in the initiative.
Matron's not in the initiative, right? I freaking hope.
There's a light that shines from behind you all, shooting out like beacons from the honeycomb trunk of this weird, twisted, grotesque tree, and this light goes like a Hollywood spotlight, and out emerging is Finetta Fayfoot. She has long, wavy orange hair with black stripes within it, orange irises to her eyes, a long black satin dress with orange trim along the edges. The trim looks like it's made of vines and leaves that kind of hold the threads together in places. She
Halloween.
walks out with this staff of gnarled wood, assessing the situation. So that was
Give her a dragon smile.
She just walks into fire and a giant ape.
Well then.
so her action was arriving.
Yep.
She looks at you, looks at you all, and said, "We must return now."
Yes.
On her next turn.
Oh my god. So
That was her action
the tree
to arrive.
opens. We don't get to just rush in. She has to recast it.
She has to recast it.
Oh, what?
It's not a two-way portal? Oh, fuck.
I mean, it is for 6 seconds.
Yeah,
No,
you
Tree
could.
Stride's a minute, I think.
No, it's 6 seconds.
It's not tree stride. It's teleport via plants.
Oh, fuck.
Teleport via plant.
Yeah.
That's a spell.
Yeah.
I love D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, at this point, we go to Felix. Death saving
Oh,
throw.
Duration one
please,
round.
Already two down.
The duration says 1 round.
Duration
So-
says 1 round.
Yeah.
So it was her action to get here.
Yeah, so that's 1 turn. So it would be on her turn again that, oh, you're right, she has to recast it. I apologize.
So death saving throw.
We can
For
run through it.
the
She
half
needs to
tiefling.
recast it for herself.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes.
We'll just leave her there.
Just football toss me through.
Felix, have you ever died before?
Nope.
Yay, tattoo!
Start writing.
I would use my luck point if that's a thing I could do.
That's a glass half full
You
view.
continue to breathe.
Okay, good.
Sebastian, it is your turn.
That was mean, man.
Is the portal open?
It is.
It should be.
So her action is to arrive. Let's see how this works here.
So it says the duration is a round, which suggests that it would reset on her turn.
I mean, she'd have to run through the tree, so I don't know. It's a bit complicated.
Yeah. It's open. It's open for you guys.
All right, I'm going in.
Sebastian, you disappear as you rush through and you're sucked with this.
Wait, I have a weird question.
You invisibly disappear.
If I cast invisibility on someone and then I'm really far away, what happens?
You just have to maintain concentration.
Yeah, there's no range
All
specified.
right, I drop invisibility on myself, cast invisibility on Felix, and go through the thing.
Can you cast invisibility on a
No, you
unconscious?
can cast it at a higher level, I think.
Oh.
Because you cast it on an. So I think an unconscious body is considered an object. So.
But you're freezing.
That's so sad.
If not, then I'll just maintain my invisibility and go through. Because I honestly have no idea where I'm going to show up, so I guess I'll keep it.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy. I'll put a cloak over you.
Sebastian dives through the portal and there's this vacuum sucking sensation.
Yeah. You cannot.
Okay.
You are nothing to me.
The consort gets up
Half his movement.
half his movement, so he has a movement.
Ah, so clutch.
Azrael's free to move around, though.
Cool.
Not really.
The fire thing, I think, is the major.
Yeah, it's delightful. Oh, did the Balgoro take any damage from the fire? It doesn't matter.
He went
No.
around it.
Yeah, I really thought there was like walls I was gonna be able to like close off.
I mean, it was described as like on the
I don't think they'll be
corner,
able to get
but
us anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think that it was like the corner of the, like up against a wall.
Okay, the consort
It's still helping with movement.
disappears in a cloud of.
Fuck, missy
You
stuff.
gotta be
Okay.
shitting me. Can't he?
No.
Doesn't he have to see the other side?
Hold on.
He has to see.
I don't know when they take damage. I really don't.
Can they walk
He's got a
through the
dimension
wall?
door.
What? That's his action, though.
That's his action.
Okay.
As he
That's
reappears on
can
the
still
other
move.
side. What's that?
He can still move.
He used half
Yeah.
of his movement.
Yeah, he's got 15 feet of movement.
I have a question.
Oh, he can go to Ventar.
Did Fanetta have to come through, or could she have just opened it and stay on the other side? That way she doesn't have to recast it for herself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, if she doesn't
Yeah.
come through and it closes, she has to do it again.
Also, she wouldn't necessarily know exactly that we all came through because Sebastian's invisible.
I don't know if she has to, but she did.
Okay.
We'll put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has 15 feet of movement left.
He can tell us mentally that he went through.
Yes, he can.
Oh, I can put.
Not anymore. I'm out of range.
No,
Nope, there's no range.
With the mushroom. Oh, that's
Same
right.
plane.
Mushroom.
This will
Same
be
plane.
Fanetta.
pretty much same thing, yeah.
5, 10, 15. And he's not going to leave her melee.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Okay, it's Azrael's turn.
Cracked me.
She got nothing.
She's just
I
gonna
know her.
use
She ain't got nothing.
her movement.
Yep. She can
Hold on a
action
second.
dash.
Don't taunt the DM right now, okay?
Taunting Azrael.
She can teleport to any dark space
Really? That
Does-
she can see?
that
Does
she
fire
can see.
count?
Like the hole where she came from.
And we've been saying,
Well,
and
there right now
we've
is a
been
wall of fire.
saying, I might remind you that the Underdark is just perpetually dim light.
Wall of fire.
Wall of fire, though, does that
Ooh, true,
bright light?
true.
Good job, Riley.
It's so bright in here, guys.
Yeah, it is. Good call, Riley.
That was a really good fucking move.
Sorry for getting worked up.
No, you're good.
50, 55, 60.
God, I want to get out of the Underdark.
Everybody throw up the middle fingers.
And that's her movement. Agar.
All right.
What do you do?
Fucking hell.
There's this blazing wall of fire keeping most of your enemies at bay. There's this portal of white light that's kind of like attempting to suck things in.
I'm going to throw 3 of my hand axes at Azrael to try to knock her down.
Let me remind you before you throw them. You throw them, you will not retrieve them.
That's fine.
Okay?
They're the 3 unnamed ones.
This has been an issue in the past.
No, I know. Okay, so that is a 19 on the first one.
Hits.
All right. So that is 5, 8, and 3 is 11 points of damage on the first one. She has to make a DC 16 strength save to stay up.
Strength.
Yep.
Yeah.
14 plus 2.
Succeeds.
Meets
So
it.
she stays standing. She
Another
turns,
tie.
She turns the corner and just Agar, as if knowing she was gonna appear, right in the shoulder, nicks her right across as it goes clattering behind her.
fuck off. The other one is a
She looks at you
13 and 8 is 20. Also,
to hit.
yeah, 20
It
something
hits.
to hit. Yeah.
And as you throw this second one, she's grabbing her shoulder. She's like, "Oh, I dare you to bring it. Come here and fight me like a man."
14
She
points of
thinks men are
damage.
fighting types.
And she has to make a DC
Oh, we lost Chris.
He'll be back.
DC 16 strength save.
Fails in this one. She falls
Fails.
prone.
Nice. And then the third one. So I rolled all 3, but she's a fallen now.
So you roll one more.
At advantage? Because she's
Disadvantage.
Just roll again. The first one was a 4. Roll again.
Disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 8. So 4 plus 8 is 12.
Okay, misses. This one, you're throwing it and it's heading right towards her. She puts her boot up in the air and just like kind of kicks it askew.
God damn it, she's still cool.
I say, I look at her. Don't compliment her.
Sorry.
I look at her and I say, maybe next time, love, give her the middle finger and pop into the tree.
Okay, as you're doing that, she's lying on her back, and she's just like, "I'm here waiting for you, big boy.
Oh, we have a reason to come
Come
back.
finish the job."
That's fun.
Yeah, no, I've been to port many times. I'm not catching whatever that is down
Oh,
there,
that's
and I'm running into the tree.
Sex jokes.
As you run in, it's something you couldn't handle anyway.
I have advantage to poison, not to death.
Sebastian has PTSD about this.
It is now Thava's turn.
Hey, Thava, can she just like walk through fire?
No, don't tell her to do that.
So what is the wall of fire? Can she just walk right through it?
I don't
know.
think so.
What
I've
does
never
the spell
seen
say?
that happen.
What size
Pretty
creature
sure
is
she can. She just takes damage.
Chris, why is your screen all black?
I don't.
There you
Oh,
are.
there you're.
Welcome back, buddy.
I think my computer's dying randomly.
Yeah, it seems that
I
way.
forgot how many superior.
Yeah, I mean, it
I think
is
it's either
fire.
4 or
She'll
5.
take the damage and she'll be on fire. I
5.
think.
5, definitely 5.
She
Okay,
can walk
definitely
through
5.
it.
add a
Yeah, I
superiority
think
dice.
she can walk through it.
Oh,
Good.
oh, bonus action, second wind. Sorry, can I do that? Is that okay?
As you
Alright,
get
cool.
sucked in.
Yep. That is 6 plus 8, right? Yep. It's 15.
So it says when it enters the wall, implying it can be entered. So
Yeah.
she's just gonna move
Yeah.
right fucking through it.
Oh wow.
5, 10,
brave.
15, 20.
God, that's badass.
Yeah, she's scary.
And you see her, the flames just licking up all 6 of her arms, and in fact her blades catch fire She's now wielding 6 blades on fire, and she begins spinning them
Is she immune?
like a samurai.
Is she immune?
To fire?
Or have resistance.
She has. No, she takes it.
Dex save to see if she takes half damage.
Natural 20.
Well, it says when you're in the area. I think just walking through it's not a dex save. Sorry, that's 22 points of damage, not the dex save. Ignore that.
22 points of damage. Okay.
That seems right.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
Thava looks at you. Is this your doing?
Ziwa?
It's mine.
I think it is.
I did it. It was me. Snake lady, it was me.
Let's see here. She's going to. Oh, this is interesting here.
She just does a helicopter swords to everyone.
Goes all Grievous on everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen Kill Bill. This
Oh my
doesn't
god, can
involve
General
it.
Kenobi show up and save us, please?
It already did. It's Finetta Faithful.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She didn't say hello there, but it's true. That happened.
So she walks through the fire, swords blazing now, licking these tendrils of holy flame. She's gonna take. She's gonna take all 7 against you.
Oh, that's fine.
You're keeping the wall up, so
Cool.
Oh shit, that's
warning flare.
concentrate.
that's a 17.
Misses.
That's an 11.
Misses.
Why were all these against Felix?
That's a 10.
What? Warning flare on this one.
That's a 17.
Oh shit, I missed too. I warning flared it, so
Okay.
whatever. It doesn't matter. 3 more?
That's a 12.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What?
She really likes Riley,
This is a
guys.
24.
Okay.
Calm down. This one hits,
That
guys.
hit.
Chill.
She just
And this
really
is a
likes
natural
Riley.
one. I'm gonna take a picture of this because this is unreal. You guys wouldn't believe me.
Goes on to
otherwise.
the Instagram
What?
after the game.
She's pulling her punches
This
against
Marilyn
Riley.
fucking
Hashtag Rackshot.
loves me.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
this
best
is
friends.
That's
Rackshaw's gonna
Rackshaw
become-
wish he could Rackshaw this hard.
She got Thavad.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, Riley.
1 connects.
Enchanting Riley.
1 out of 7 connects.
I knew you liked me.
You suffer 13 points of damage as a blade slices across you, catching you in the arm a little bit, but
Okay.
immediately cauterizing it from the
Concentration
flame.
save. That's a 4, but I have like plus a million to that. Yeah, that's 12. I'm fine.
Okay.
Nice.
Oni,
Yes.
it is now your turn.
I would like to.
Oh, that's 11, but still I'm fine.
Are Thava and the consort within 10 feet of me?
You're right there. So they're in the 15th square.
Okay, so like if I move 5 feet, I could get them, but not Finetta or Riley.
You would have to move here to
Okay.
get them too.
That's 10 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Can I cast while I'm carrying Felix? And, well, Arco's just on me, but like, can I cast while I'm carrying Felix?
So you have a free hand.
Sure.
Okay. I would like to cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level
Okay.
on both of them, the consort and
Marilyn?
the Merilith.
Okay. The consort fails with a 2. And the Marilyn fails with a 3.
Beautiful.
What is happening? This is great.
Oh my god, I'm so happy right
Dice
now.
is
Okay.
falling in your favor.
So they get knocked
What's
back
that like?
10 feet. They sweet 14, 16 points of thunder damage total, and they get knocked back 10 feet.
16 to both?
Yeah, 16 to both.
Finetta will get an attack of opportunity, and so Riley. Fuck yes.
I mean that's up to the DM. That's
I
kind
already
of a
have my
weird.
reaction gone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And of course, with my movement, I would like to carry Felix very tenderly through the tree, making sure that he is not suffering anything.
Be gentle. It's my first time dying.
With one hand, you extend, casting the spell, pushing them back.
If I may, actually,
Go ahead.
I would like to have Felix on one arm, carrying, I guess, like a baby, and pull out my shield and kind of slam it back towards my tail, and have my tail slam the shield, and through there is where the thunder comes out. Thunder.
Pushing them back.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
then I walk into the
And you
tree.
turn around and you
Thank you, Fanetta.
disappear into the tree.
Only you realize if
how
she
I
dies,
imagined
if he dies, it defeats the whole purpose of you going to Vindon.
No, because it's in the library as well.
Okay.
Riley.
So, but yeah, it would be a problem.
Where is Fanetta in relation to the opening?
I'm just gonna say the whole tree has become like a portal. And the
Okay.
Fanetta is just right here.
How
So
far away am I from the opening?
God, what phonetic
10,
eyes.
15, 20.
Okay, I run, and as I run by, I grab Fanetta's hand, and as my action, I yank her through the tree with me.
She can purposely fail a strength save.
Why would
It's
she?
a shove action, I guess.
Whatever, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Sorry!
Okay, as you start, as you're running and grabbing her hand, you feel her hand kind of bulge and swell, and you see like two wings like begin to shoot out of her, and then as you grab her and like pull her in, she stops changing shape, and you guys enter
Whoa.
in.
They dragon-like wings.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's what that one's for. That's dope.
Wait, what?
She was going
And-
to
He's a sorcerer.
use shape.
All of you guys get sucked into this vacuum. And that's where we're going to call our break.
Felix did a death save again on his turn. I
Um,
really want him to have a tattoo.
uh,
I already have one. Actually, I don't know if that went away.
it'll be the top of the round when you guys all tumble through. It will be the
Fuck,
top of
that's
the round.
me.
So we'll do the death save when we come back.
Cool.
Legends die for my death save.
Back.
Yeah.
So
vote on the Legends die.
We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes or so to continue the ride.
We'll see. This is
Hey
terrifying.
guys, we're all the underdark.
We're out of the under. Hello, Felix. Wait.
Oh my
Felix.
god, he's dead!
He's dead.
So,
Where the fuck's the body? Did Loth take the body? Are you shitting me? I'll message him.
we're waiting for the legends die at this point.
And he is the only one who knows.
The suspense is killing
Yeah.
Felix.
Hope you guys have been enjoying this session. Frankly, I am exhilarated and could not be more relieved to be out of the Underdark. I like the sun.
I'm really glad I didn't have to feign death.
It gives me hope, newbie.
Yeah, exactly. I like
Chris
the
has
sun.
sat down. We're just waiting on him
Gives me
to
hope.
strap in.
That's good.
I messaged him. I think he's reading it.
Yeah,
Hi.
he is.
Maybe if you put
Hello.
on this seatbelt, his chair wouldn't break.
Oh, there it is.
Whoops! I did not know we were coming back.
Who got
As
the Legends die, bro?
Felix returns to life.
Yes. And Felix is returning to life because the chat has unanimously agreed that Felix should get the Legends die.
No, I want to give him a
guys are
tattoo,
awesome.
you lovely.
Now, the question is, can the Legends die be applied to?
The
Yes.
Legends Die was intended to break the game and fuck with me, so yes, it can be applied to death saves.
Or fuck with us if the DM gets it.
So,
That's true.
as we return back in, quick thank you to all of you that are joining us in the
thanks
chat,
to
joining
us
us for this ride.
Thank you.
You guys,
Hard to all.
Oh,
hard to
Hard.
all.
How do you do it?
We hard to you.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like this. Yeah.
I learned that this week.
We'll edit that
What?
out.
I showed it.
So,
Sorry, so excited. Sorry.
you all tumble out one by one.
Dark
First,
pile.
Sebastian, then Agar, then Oni, then Riley, and the rest. And you all tumble out, and your face hits grass as you all fall prone on grass. You roll onto your back, and there's just the sunlight hitting you. This wave of heat in your body. And as you sit to enjoy the moment,
Where's Sebastian?
Invisible.
Where's Sebastian?
I can't feel the ground.
You just see an imprint
I'm
on the
pressing.
ground.
I'm pressing down, Sebastian.
as you guys are wanting to absorb and just take hold and cherish this moment in your arms, Oni, Felix is convulsing,
Oh,
spazzing out a little bit. Felix, I rolled a death save. Would you like to add your Legends die to this roll?
And I don't get a chance to see.
Dude, just
No.
freaking roll it.
Why not? Why not?
I have an awesome song for you.
I feel like there's something coming up that I really might need it more for.
Well,
Oh,
there has to
really?
be-
More than death?
There has to be a roll for the song if you failed. So
Felix,
I gotta save it.
What?
Yeah.
so how many?
What could possibly be coming up? His soul? The only thing more valuable?
Did he fail?
Felix, your body goes
Shit.
limp
Ugh.
and you stop moving. The convulsing stops. Oh my god, you guys. This is the return to the surface.
Yep. Bittersweet. I like
It's
his body.
very-
But Riley's here.
It's very obvious that Felix was convulsing frantically, and then he stops moving entirely. And let me set this stage here for a second.
I was this close to not preparing Revivify when I prepared myself last time.
I am very grateful you did.
I lay his body down.
Are we aware Sebastian's here before we continue?
I'm laying on him.
Did you,
There's
like-
a-
If we're safe, I'll drop it.
There's a
Yeah,
barrier
you're
between me and the
safe.
ground.
Okay.
I mean, I can see the ground.
Oh fuck! I should have used a luck point instead. Damn it.
Can you use luck and?
Yeah.
I don't know if you,
It's a roll. It's a D20.
it's an ability check.
Yeah.
No, you can't use luck on saving throws, I believe.
Ability check.
You can.
Look it up, double check. I don't think that's correct.
Okay, I lay his body down.
However,
Okay, can we?
And
What'd
I
you
just
do,
say,
Oni?
It will be okay, my friend.
as you
I
lay
always
his
do.
body down, his body is convulsing, making spastic movements on the ground.
Can I cast Revivify?
At the end of this description, his eyes and mouth are open and wide in pain. You notice as he sort of yells, as he attempts to scream out in silent pain, his tongue has gone silver. An hourglass appears above his head, about 5 feet off the ground.
Thought that was done.
4 columns on the outside. Out of the ground emerge 4 snakes. Red, blue, yellow, and purple. Ethereal snakes. And they coil around his limbs as they move. And as they coil and move, they appear to be siphoning energy, pulling white, hot, sparkling energy with them, moving towards the center of his body.
What the fuck?
They continue to coil and move, and eventually the 4 snakes meet in the center of your body, coiling into a column that rises up towards the hourglass. The top of the hourglass opens, and sand begins to flow outward, dispersing into the air. Simultaneously, the bottom of the hourglass opens, and flowing into it, the snakes move upwards, filling the space, transforming into the white sparkling energy within. Felix's body stops convulsing.
Someone do something.
A set of priceless diamond dice roll out of his pocket, landing on Snake Eyes.
Oh, that's fun.
Riley, at this point you can step in,
I
witnessing
didn't
all
want
this.
to interrupt your description, but I also wanted to do like a million things while that happened. Can I cast the Radiance of the Dawn to like move them away? Like radiant energy from
Cast Radiance of the Dawn with the intent to.
just get evil shit to go away? Just make it stop?
The forces at work seem to overpower your Radiance of the Dawn.
Sebastian may need a new pair of pants.
Algar would have tried to shoot the snakes, but I don't know if
It was
They're
like
ethereal snakes.
ethereal.
Yeah.
Like it all happened in like an instant. My description was long, but it's all like.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We're along for the
Okay.
ride, buddy.
And I go up to Felix and I cast Revivify, which I did prepare.
God.
And you have the material component for it.
I have
I'm asking.
one
yeah.
more set of 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Also, we have his dice.
That's true.
Those are worth far more than 300 gold.
That'd teach him a lesson.
I really wish I still had the matron's
I
necklace.
knew about his
God damn it,
dice.
5,000 gold piece diamond.
It's okay. Azrael wasted a bunch of gold on you guys for
So
nothing.
I walk up to Felix. I don't see his dice, do I?
Yeah, it's very clear. They tumble out of his pockets, Snake Eyes.
I pick up one of them.
They're worth so much more than
I
300.
I look at it.
Okay.
Speak up.
Do I recognize its
Value?
Its value. You immediately tell it's worth more than what you currently have.
I pocket one of them. And then I say, I do the spell move, Dragon Wings. Does everybody here remember Felix when? Remember how we felt when he betrayed us all that dire day? Felix, Felix, what will become of you? Does everybody else in here want you to pull through this dire day? I leave it up to Theatrix to decide.
Really like that.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a team flight zone.
It's a what?
This is out of combat, so people can offer
Okay.
3 tributes to raise or lower the DC.
I would like to kneel by the body and this is kind of weird, but I want to use the telepathy of the mushrooms to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
A silent message to Felix.
Yeah, I want to kind of project my memory of the time that we were in the Baitons dancing in the tavern where Oni was like bumbling.
Yeah.
But of course Oni's not really aware of that, but he's just, having fun thanks to Felix.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm great at those. Ooh, 19.
19. So, you step forward, silently convey this message, this imagery to him. And then you step away. Does anyone else want to make an offering?
You first.
No, I'm still thinking.
Okay.
Agar?
I step near Felix, kneel down, and I'm going to pull out Wilbur's flask that Felix gifted me, that he bought off of Wilbur and gave me. And I'm gonna put it wherever kind of I think I should put it. Riley tells me to put it. And I'm just gonna say, or think, no, I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna say just like, this was the first gift you gave me, the one that incited our friendship and our partnership in your mission, partially for us to be friends, and partially to manipulate me into helping you, which I think is great. And I hope that I've kept this whole time, and the fact that you stick with us this entire time when you could have just teleported away with some bullshit magic, you stayed with us. So this is a sign of true friendship, and I hope that this will be sufficient to assist. I'm just place it down, and I'm just gonna like caress his hair, like thumb his horn, and just kind of like pat him and stand up.
Okay. Persuasion or performance?
Shit.
Your choice.
They're both fucked up. Yup. Persuasion. It's not really a performance, but persuasion. Come on. Nat 20!
Okay, so that changes the DC, but doesn't automatically bring him back.
That's okay.
Not even gonna need the Legends die for my roll.
I love you, buddy.
Does anyone else want to contribute? You don't have to, but you can.
I walk forward, and I guess I stand above him first and say, you know, Felix, I'm new to this group, but I can see how integral and central a part you are to it. And while I may not agree with all the decisions you've made, I think in some twisted, sometimes confusing way, you do have all of our best interests at heart. And I think this bard pit character you refer to would certainly be proud of your accomplishments, and I'm confident that your story will one day be as great as his. And so I bend down and I take out the monogrammed handkerchief that I carry around with me, and I just sort of like, I assume his hands are kind of like crossed or whatever. I stuff the handkerchief into his hand and say, this has served me well and been a good luck charm all my life, and I hope it will serve you as it has served me. And in Thieves' Cant, I'm actually saying, once a street kid, always a street kid. We always stick together.
I love it.
All right, persuasion or performance with advantage.
Persuasion.
Oh.
I didn't need to cry today, you dick!
God damn it. That was
That
so sweet.
is 25.
Okay, so the DC is really low on this,
DC's 2.
but there is a DC.
Yep.
As Felix, your soul beyond the veil hears your comrades entreating you to return back to the material plane, back to remain a party member, back to continue adventuring, back to them. I need you all to leave the room.
Mute your mics, y'all.
Yes, please, mute your mics.
While they do that, I'm gonna try to disconnect and reconnect.
Okay. Oh boy, y'all. Oh boy. This is interesting. Boys, I wish.
Okay. I hope this goes better.
I really wish you could hear this. But
Yeah, chat says that music is very on point.
And they are correct. Felix, you fall unconscious. You can feel the threads of your being, of your essence, detangling, unweaving, separating, dispersing, moving out. And as you feel this sensation, your eyes open, and you're standing on this free-floating rock, a platform of stone and rock. Around you is a cylindrical wall of fire. As you rise to your feet, you can look over the edge, and below you see a bubbling pool of lava. Creatures bubbling to the surface every once in a while, screaming out in pain before being submerged. Again, different types of creatures, skeletons, humans, aberrations, all sorts of creatures. And then you look up, and behind the wall of fire, you see the silhouette of a flickering image, a human-sized form, and you hear a familiar voice. Now, did you think it would be that easy, Felix?
I was hoping so.
Did you really think another deal would get you out of this one?
It's like paying off debt with more debt.
As you're speaking with him, in the background, there's this anguished scream of souls rising from below. Felix, I refer you to Section 17, Article 5, Subsection C, Item 48. The first attempt in escaping will result in a doubling of the duties. You must now bring me a soul every 2 weeks. Considering your last one was a week ago, you have but 1 week left.
Shit. So I'm not out? I mean, that's impressive. You outwitted a god?
As you say that, you hear a voice from behind you. Leave the halfling be, Massaro. He's no longer your instrument, but mine. And so in front of you, you have the silhouette behind a wall of fire of this man-like form, 2 horns up and going upwards. You can't make out any features except for those 2 prominent horns. And behind you, you turn around, and similarly, you see this silhouette of a female figure, a voluptuous figure, with 8 appendages kind of clawing out into the ether of this wall of fire. Would you like to say anything?
I think I peed myself. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? Which one of you owns me?
as you say that, the platform of rock that you're standing on turns gaseous,
Oh God.
but your feet still find purchase. You're standing now on this bluish, whitish, ethereal platform, and a molten, fiery pseudopod extends from the wall of fire, from the silhouette of Loth, mostly but not entirely black in color, and it comes and it merges with the platform that you're standing on, and you can kind of see it. It's almost like being on top, this is a stupid metaphor, but it's on top of like a glass bottom boat, and you're like watching this beneath you as it mixes and roils with the bluish white energy that you are currently standing on, and then you hear Loth's voice. The halfling soul is mine. As she says that, another molten, fiery pseudopod extends now, this time from Masaro's direction, extending out towards your platform, lazily spiraling outwards, mostly red and orange globs falling down into the anguished abyss below. And then it meets the black pseudopod in this ethereal platform that you're standing on, and you hear Masaro's voice, a bit cocky. Look closer, Spider Queen. Your powers be great, but I still own part of Felix's soul.
Oh my God.
The black and red pseudopods that were moving across from one another join, merge, and they begin fighting with each other. They begin pushing back and forth. You can see and feel this contamination that's taking place until the platform that you're standing on, this blue and white platform of energy that gives you purchase, that gives you surface, that prevents you from falling down below to the anguished screams of all those tortured souls. This platform begins to change color and begins adopting this reddish, blackish taint to it. And then you hear Loth's voice. Felix, you stand at the crossroads of devils and demons. Your soul will become either
Oh God.
the battleground or collateral damage in this eternal struggle, in this eternal fight, in this eternal conquest. Would you like to say anything?
I have no idea what I can say right now. I yell out, just like, I'm lost, what do I do?
And as you yell that, Masaro's voice comes back. A little edge to it, perturbed, annoyed, but still cocky and arrogant. Felix, there will come a time when you will have to choose.
Oh God.
But that time is not yet today. And your eyes close and open to the bright sunlight, the grass behind your ears extending up. And you see the sky, and you see your allies standing around. And I'm gonna need to pull everyone back in.
Yeah.
Chris, can you message them to come back in?
Yeah, I got it.
As you come to consciousness, there are the echoes of the anguished screams, of the fire, of the roiling, bubbling lava. This echoes reverberating in your head. as you return to consciousness. Okay, so let's quietly reconvene. Felix, you're gonna have to go back and watch that with the music.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and try to figure out what the hell just happened.
I didn't hear what you said. What? Remember we're muted.
Yes, please. Good call.
I missed what you said. What? He wasn't talking to us.
He's talking to Chris.
No, I was talking.
You
to
can
Chris.
catch up with it.
Sound like Goodbye Blue Skies about to start playing, which is right after we left.
Okay.
You all stand there, looking at Felix, his body unmoving,
Felix has wet himself.
unmoving, except for the spreading of color in his pants.
Oh no.
And his eyes pop open.
Thank the actress.
Grass coming out over his head as he just lays on the ground, his emerald skinned half teeth, laying supine, looking up the sky, looking up at his companions who brought him back from the brink.
I pat Riley on the back.
I pick him up into a big bear hug. You're alive, you little shit.
Your dad
I-
saved you.
I stay limp. Just like, guys,
You good? I put him down.
I think I'm in some shit.
What?
Yeah, there were some snakes and hourglass stuff that kind of freaked me out a little bit.
It was very weird.
I couldn't make them go away.
Yes.
Turns out I'm not quite out of my deal.
What?
Do you have another deal?
Massaro.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
I thought Luff bought that deal.
So did I.
Now you're beholden to two assholes?
I think that I'm gonna be the battlegrounds between the demons and the devils at war for all eternity.
Like
You're too small to be a battleground, buddy.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, you're real tiny.
Doesn't
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I wish I knew.
Fanetta?
Demons and devils, aren't they the same fucking thing?
I don't know what
No,
I
they are
am.
not. They are not the same thing at all.
But
Marylith, demon. Felix, devil.
I'm sorry. What?
He is a tiefling. Tiefling is devil.
But wasn't the demon god? No, I don't see.
Well, for now, you're just Felix, and I pat
No,
him on
Luffy's a-
pat him on the shoulder.
At this point, Fanetta steps forward, running one hand through her hair confusedly, her orange hair with
Oh shit.
black
I
streaks,
should not have said that out loud.
Thank you again.
and she's like, "This is Felix, the
Yes.
very same Felix.
Oh.
Oh no, this is a different Felix.
Yes, it is the same Felix.
Are you really lying to me after what just happened?"
Well, I don't want you to kick us out of the city.
It's not the very same Felix.
Oh, that's true.
So
he is very
he's
different.
halfway himself.
But still him.
Gone through some changes.
He's grown a lot.
and the tail.
He's a very different person.
She just takes her chest rises.
That's what Azrael does.
Breathing is
Oni, you have the item.
Yes. And I pull out the compass.
She looks at it.
Oh, and I pull out my roots.
Oh,
And these.
So do I. I only have one.
Yes, they are shaving roots at the edge of their city.
Looks at it like less interested in the roots, like surprised but less interested, and like more attention is focused, laser focused on this item.
They said you need to cast a spell into it to make it work or something like this.
Divination,
Yes, divination spell.
but not Z spell.
There's a lot of questions, and we will get to all this. But this is our lead.
Yes, it will direct you to the center point of poison.
Very well.
I was told.
Felix is trembling in fear.
The details will sort themselves out. And as you guys are absorbing your surroundings and your environment, you notice that you are a few hours walk away from Ventar as this large tree just looms off in the distance, big branches coming out, casting a wide shade that falls over the town beneath. She looks back at you all, kind of explains, we have warded the tree against teleportation magic.
Smart.
And then turns back to look at the tree that is kind of like up on the side of the hill that leads up into the mountains. And so we had to make do with this tree, which is why I couldn't get you immediately. But I don't think there's any... Well, let me think a little bit, and then we will make haste afterwards.
Okay, thank you for getting us.
Aye, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you all for risking your lives for the well-being of our city, of our heritage, of our culture, of our people.
Just to deal with the blight.
It was nothing.
It was a lot.
I mean,
Is she an elf? From Ventar?
You don't know.
Okay.
She's an elf.
I know that we know that she made her home there, according to her journals.
Yeah, but you don't know her origins yet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, of course, you know. It's for a good cause. I point at Oni.
Dragon
She
smiles.
turns around and just like, we have the big picture holding the compass.
Mhm.
We can sort out the details. Let us simply walk through the grass for a bit and
Yes. There's been some time.
kind of digest everything that has just happened. I will send a message to Ventar and let them know that we're coming, as she pulls out a pouch and begins writing a message, and then you guys just like start slowly walking back to Ventar. It's gonna take you a couple hours.
Yeah, that's cool.
I-
I relish my time in the grass.
I grab Felix and put him on my shoulder that doesn't have the orc pauldron with the horns, or the spikes. I say, look mate, there may be some serious shit happening right now. And honestly, I don't know how to deal with this, but I tell you what, for right now, anyone wants to come for you, it's gotta go through me. I'm just gonna sit him on my chest, sit him on my shoulder.
I have pee pants.
I've
don't
had
absorb?
worse.
What was that?
your pants don't absorb too?
Just a shirt.
Just a shirt. I've had worse, mate. Don't even worry.
I'm still like just tangibly shaking.
Can I roll to comfort him?
You can.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
So, as you guys are beginning to make your way, Oni, you feel a little like figure like detached from you. Arquilla like gets down into the dirt and he starts like writhing and wiggling around. He kind of like gets on his back and like takes some dirt and just like starts taking a dirt bath. And he starts sniffing intensely.
You miss the surface.
A lot more smells up here. It smells better.
Yes, it does. And there's light.
Yeah, it's a bit bright, but
Well,
it's okay.
well, it is. Well, okay. I think it's delightful.
Yeah, it smells way better. And there are more things.
Yes.
He like goes off and like just starts like picking stuff off a plant in a bush.
If you find berries, please bring me some.
4. But he found no berries.
Hey, that is not great. Good try.
When I get a second to compose myself, like I want to be observing the group, and then like when I can subtly enough cast it, I'd like to cast message to Oni.
We still have the mushrooms.
Oh, well, does it survive my unconsciousness?
Oh, I don't know.
I will say it
Dead,
gets
bro.
tethered.
It is
The,
dead.
the tether gets cut.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
Um,
So If I can.
Are you trying to be sneaky, or you don't care if people see you cast it?
I'm trying to be sneaky.
All right, sleight of hand.
Gar probably picks up on it, though. Well, I mean, sleight of hand.
That is 15 plus 9.
24.
24.
My passive does not pick it up.
No one notices you as you subtly mutter the incantations, and the symbols appear and then quickly fade before anyone can notice.
Just a quick message to Oni. I have to do it twice a week now. Or sorry, twice a month.
Oh, whoa. Whew. That is very different. Holy shit. Okay. I'm very sorry, my friend. We'll figure this out.
Is there anything?
Try to think to him, not really realizing that he's not tethered to the mushroom thing. I guess I don't say it because it doesn't reach him. Do I realize it doesn't reach him?
As you reach your mind out, you can feel the presences, and there's one missing.
Okay. I'll hold on to it then. And I'll just go over to Riley. Thank you for everything. You all the fire and immediately getting distracted, and thank you. You did very well.
Hi.
Oh, I'm bringing Felix back, of course.
Where's my tattoo?
Where do you want it?
Is it on your dick?
That'd be nice.
Did you touch it?
Like,
Oh,
it's like
what
the
did you-
dragon lunging forward when he gets an erection.
Oh my god.
Where did he get stabbed to kill him?
Everywhere.
Or where did the
All the
tail
places.
strike? Because that was the one that gave you the.
Felix, you've been through a lot. You pick the placement of your tattoo.
Oh man.
Or your tattoo.
It's a tear.
Important question though.
Tramp stamp.
Did the brand survive the skin rotation
Creepy.
of getting turned into a tiefling?
Oh yeah, you had an hourglass brand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we've got questions for you, buddy.
It survived, but is like diminished. It's like sunken lower, and at this point the features are like a bit hard and to make out and a bit hazy. But it's like something is there, but it's not as crisp as it was before.
I want to have like the dragon on, so it's gonna be on my back.
So it's an origami dragon.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's not that big. It's like this big, right? Like
It's
the
like, is it
size of
gonna
a
have, like-
potato.
Does it have an open mouth that can be like trying to eat the brand?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it
But
appears-
really, it was nothing, and sorry I tried to make friends with the demon lady.
I mean,
I just thought she was a monster.
well, she is a monster, but she is demon monster.
But like, just regular monster.
Like, not demon monster.
No, I should have studied harder.
No, you were awesome with the fire and the grabbing Fairfoot and pulling through. That was amazing. That was fucking awesome.
Do you still need the drink?
Oh,
Thank you. I didn't say that. Thank you.
you're welcome. Where's your tattoo?
I don't know.
No,
can-
you do.
you can feel it
You
burning.
feel it.
Oh,
You
you feel
feel
it?
the burn.
Feel
Okay.
it burning.
I will unbutton my shirt and just drop it down.
Do I see the hourglass?
You give me investigation check.
I mean, you
Ah.
You see it, but let's see if you make out what it is.
We have matching tattoos, mate.
17.
Yeah.
You do see the vague, somewhat effaced form of an hourglass brand, and next to that is the origami dragon tattoo with a small mouth that's kind of open towards the brand.
I think the actress likes you. She's trying to eat the hourglass.
I'm glad. I just let's make this the last all-powerful being that takes any interest in me.
You're so popular.
Yeah.
There was a poll taken, and the chat wants it on my dick.
Oh.
I mean, how cool would it be to just thrust a dragon into someone every time?
Thank you,
I love
Kyle.
that.
I don't think Theatrice would like
Like
would
that. Probably be cool.
Oh no, she'd totally love it.
having souls reaps for 2 like unholy.
No, not that.
No, the dragon dick, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how he gets the souls.
That's not how he
I
gets
would like to ask Finetta a question.
Okay, Sebastian, you can step forward.
Thanks again for the rescue. But I would like to ask, what happens to us when we return to Ventar?
You have gone out of your way, risking life, limb, and apparently soul
And
for the
beards.
city. You will. There will be a council, but assuming everything goes appropriately, there will be a long discussion about this one. But at the very least, you will be granted entrance. In the best case scenario, you may be granted honorary membership, citizenship.
I have an idea. We don't have to tell them this is Felix.
Don't think that would go over well.
Riley, I'm not going to lie to the elders.
Well, it's not lying. You just don't say anything.
There will be questions, and this will emerge one way or another.
Finetta, what if I agree to share information I think is important to the council in exchange for leniency towards our friend Felix here?
You know things?
I'm sure they would appreciate it and take it into consideration. Do understand what Felix has done, and his associates by extension, is the primal sin. Using fire again in the tree, let alone fire in Kaiki Matka, our heritage. So, your information be taken into consideration, but mind you that the original sin is quite great.
And I believe the danger to Ventar is also great.
Apparently.
Miss Faithful. Who is on the council?
A number of people, mostly of the Tarfilosa family, Elmeric and others, and he has a retinue of advisors.
Any of the people who were hosting us?
Ariane.
I believe so, in fact.
It was Silt the whole time.
I'm on the council. Javier, head of the guards, is on the council. Katasha is on the council. Dawn and Alcott on the council. Narayan is on the council. And Fulton Steelgrip is on the council.
Okay. No one else.
I give a sigh of relief.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are the closest, we are the closest advisors to the Tarfilosa family, who are the primary leaders of Ventar.
Okay. Just to let you know, I had identified through the spell the item that they gave me to give you, but I cannot identify if courses. So if it is, I cannot know.
It has crossed my mind. We will have, once we get closer, we have them bring down a lead box as a protective measure, and we will keep it in there. And I will discuss with others before bringing it in the tree. But for now, we will not bring it up.
Okay.
We will leave it below in the shady veil.
I think I can do that.
Remove curses?
Maybe I can do something. I can bestow curses. But I think I might be able to detect them or remove them too.
We will look into all these possibilities.
Something you may want to know. What's the name of that serpentine lady with the 6 legs,
Meredith.
6 arms, and like
Yes.
half snake?
Meredith.
Meredith. So
Saba.
this woman
Saba
named
is
Meredith.
Meredith.
Oh, Sava.
Her eyes go wide.
Meredith.
When this Sava the Meredith, when she approached roots from Vintar, from the tree, they turned into that.
I shoved the roots that she dismissed earlier to her face.
No, she picked them. She grabbed them.
She grabbed them, but she put them away
The
disinterestedly.
ones we gave you.
I point at her pocket.
That's what they turned into when she came close to it.
I tried to mention it in a previous message I sent. I don't know if it was
That
clear.
is quite informative.
Yes, it is like when I think I mentioned that demons were there and that they were making the tree die. And that I thought that was the cause. But apparently this will take us to the cause, which could still be the demons, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Very interesting. Again, without your bravery, we would have never discovered this information.
It's okay, it is for getting rid of light. Draglothia as well.
You are a noble leader and a noble warrior,
Oh,
Oni.
I
Yeah,
just
he
look
is.
away.
He's really cool.
Thank you, all of you. I get real quiet.
You want your ring back like you asked?
If you don't need it, I mean, if you want to keep it, it's fine. It's so that you are safe. So
Would you all prefer a hasty trip to the tree?
No,
prefer-
this is great.
no.
Yeah, let's take
I
our
like
time.
the grass and the sunlight and the wind
I-
and the ability to see.
It's
It's
been a
very
while.
nice.
Whatever's safer.
I pass out on the car's shoulder.
Well, hopefully you should be fine for now. And she sort of steps forward and says, well, I will move ahead and alert the others. We will reconvene in the Shady Vale in a few hours.
Real quick, just maybe this isn't as pressing, but I was just hoping when we were down there, one of the drow big baddies, the matrons of one of the families, reduced my life expectancy. I think I feel not good.
I think you'll be fine for now.
Okay, I'm very concerned.
Just breathe, take in the air, and you'll be fine.
Thank you. I'm just gonna bask in the sun.
And at this point, she steps forward, turns around, and just says, I'll meet you all in the Shady Vale. And she
Alafe.
quickly transforms into this giant bird. And then flies off, a few feathers kind of falling below.
I want to pick up a feather.
She almost turned into a dragon back there.
Really?
Yes, that would have been way
wonder me.
cooler.
It is very
I'll grab the
powerful.
other.
Do you think she saw a dragon?
What?
Well, she was going to turn
And-
into one, yes.
You have to seize it?
Sometimes.
Ooh, does the rainbow feather reappear in my hat after what just happened?
It does appear Felix's 3/4 rainbow feather is now a full feather.
Worth it.
Full black feather.
It's still rainbow.
Oh, still rainbow? Oh.
Yes, I got a black one separately, but now I have both.
It's like matching horns almost.
Man, symbolism, man. The choice I have to make.
Finetta flies off in this giant bird-like form. And the clouds gather a little bit. And it's like one of those Florida rains where it's kind of daylight.
It's a sun shower.
It's a sun shower, essentially.
That is the fucking best.
That is the
I'm
best.
so happy right now.
Seriously.
And water begins to fall from the sky, attempting to wash away previous 2 weeks. Sorry, 10 days
Yeah.
in the Underdark.
That's it.
You guys just
I gotta shave my head.
Felt like forever.
make your way.
Shit.
What?
What?
I'll tell Oni later.
So, you guys are marching towards Shady Vale. Just based on what you see, it's about an hour and a half foot journey. Is there anything you'd like to do during this time?
Are there puddles?
I want to dance in the rain.
Yeah, there are puddles.
I want to jump in every single puddle I see.
I'm following suit.
There's
Frolicking.
tons of splashes, and Aquilo is jumping in and joining in the fun. He throws like a clump of mud at you, like,
At me?
yeah.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, right?
Uh,
You want to cast something?
And then he like just turns around and just continues playing in the water, in the rain.
okay.
He opens up his jaws like,
Yeah.
Guiding bolt.
I'm prepared.
Banish
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just
enjoying the
jumping
rain.
around. Just fucking thrilled.
is there anything you guys would like to do between now and your walk to the Shady Vale?
I would like to be attuning to my ring as well. If I,
Which ring was this?
my hat of disguise. It's a ring.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
yeah.
only transformed
Yeah,
it.
easy enough.
Yeah.
I will pump 1 second level and 1 first level cure wounds into myself.
Okay.
It's so nice to be back on the surface. Oh, we are going back to the Shady Vale. We will meet with the farmer man. What is his name?
Who?
Tappin!
Yes,
I like tapping.
Tepi is good
Do
man.
you think you might want to like be his apprentice?
What's an apprentice?
Student,
Like you'll learn from him.
I'm your student.
currently yes.
But it's really dangerous, he says.
Not when I'm around.
Just think about it.
He's so endearing. Yeah.
9 hit points, what is it?
9. Yes.
Wonder how Rollo's
No.
doing.
What? How many?
Who?
5.
His boyfriend,
Rollo.
You have a boyfriend?
Rollo.
He's my bro.
His bro friend. Did I? It's the next day. Can I send another thing through the bag of sending?
You can. You see the tree right in front of you.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Did I get anything back?
You did. You received a note back that appeared in one of the on the outside
Pouch.
pockets, and it's basically a note from Narayan expressing his gratitude, expressing his interest that this is something they haven't come across before, and this is a good sign of things to come and a good sign of your potential merger into their sort of secret guild.
Hell yeah.
And he just kind of gives you words of encouragement and drops 100 gold.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Can I send a
Out of
message?
curiosity, can you put a living thing through the bag of sending?
No.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, I
a
think that
bag
came
of
up
holding it
before.
and presses the
I mean, you
shit out
could,
of
but
it.
it'll come out dead on the other end.
Okay.
We can attune to 3 things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to message Varys and send you one.
Hi.
This will be quick. You don't have to. I just message Varys and I say, I'm back! And that's it.
Whole 3rd level spell for that.
Yeah.
25 seconds of I'm back.
Is that a poltergeist reference?
Yeah.
Darling, that's delightful news to hear. In fact, I was just on my way out. So we will cross paths before I leave. I'll see you soon, Riley.
So menacing.
Yeah. So ominous.
I love his theme music.
Yeah, it's the fucking best.
fucking love it.
Oh my
Does
God.
Varys give off friendly vibes? Because he shouldn't.
Who
Usually.
the fuck knows?
Yeah. He's just off-putting in
Did the
general.
I've never met him.
Neither have I.
Yeah, you have. Well,
Agar hasn't.
yeah, but neither has Oni.
Okay. Anything you'd like to do on your journey, or should we just cut to the Shady Vale?
I'm attuning to my ring,
Done.
frolicking in the rain,
Done.
just
ring?
genuinely happy.
I
Transformed to a
used my
tiefling ring.
Oh, these
pearl
guys.
to get back my spell slot I just used to send them back.
Oh, I will have picked up the dice that I saw laying around me and made no comment about the missing one.
Riley said she used it to bring you back.
Oh, okay.
I told you that.
Okay. I was probably not in the proper state to complain about how much more that was worth than revive, but that's fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you look sad about it?
No. But I'm frustrated at the fact that you used a much more expensive diamond than was needed.
Do I hear this conversation? Is this
Well,
a secret
they're not having a
conversation?
conversation. She's just trying to pick up on what his expression
You
was.
heard it when it first happened.
Yeah, so yeah, I picked it up and I didn't comment on it. I just grabbed the dice that I saw while out and put them back in my bag.
You gonna say something?
Not yet.
I assume Sebastian stole it until she says it. That she used it.
Cool.
You guys begin to approach the outskirts of the Shady Vale.
Has my haste worn off?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the last
Like
minute.
a day ago.
Yeah.
Agar's already in Mintar.
He Goku'd that shit.
Yeah. Serpentine trail.
Babu!
So you guys arrive at the Shady Vale pretty much as you left it. A series of sporadic buildings kind of impulsively arranged around the base of this large tree. You see a few familiar faces kind of going about their daily chores. You see farm animals in their stables. You see freshly tilled soil. Give me perception checks.
I am particularly looking for Eleanor or Kaio.
10.
25.
20.
16.
18, 19?
18.
Yeah.
Sebastian, Agar, and Felix, you notice that there's a new structure built off 150 feet to the south of the Shady Vale. Just a very small shack on its own. And at this distance, it's hard to make out details, but it looks pretty small.
There's a shack-like structure 150 feet to the south.
Is it close to Tepin's place?
Tepin was up towards the north of the Shady Vale.
Oh, okay.
Tepin's the good side of town.
We've only
I'm
had good
guessing
times.
it's
Stefan.
closer to Eleanor's place.
It is in that direction. So Tepin was sort of the north part of the Shady Vale, and Eleanor was towards the bottom part of the Shady
It's a
Vale.
pariah shack.
Yeah. You think it is a prison for people who do what we did?
I think it's a prison for Kaio.
Oh.
Oh no.
Only 150 feet away? What the hell does that solve?
Fireball.
I don't know. That's just a guess.
Wait, when are we supposed to meet Vanetta?
She said she would meet us
She said she'd come
the
back
Shady Vale.
at the Shady Vale.
So we're supposed to wait down here for her.
Yes. Not specific.
You know
Well-
what? That's fine with me.
I had the impression it was going to be the same day.
Oi, Felix.
Yeah.
Let's see if our bar is still up.
I don't know if I have a drink in me right now, but
It's
You
okay,
will
I
if
got-
you drink it.
I got a drink for you.
Yes, you don't have a drink in you right now. That is accurate.
As you make your way into town, Tevin stops like leading one of the goats back to the stable. Walks over to you. It's just a regular old elf-looking, kind of messy brown hair, long pointed ears. Just like, strangers no more.
Hello.
Welcome back,
Thank you. Alafe.
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 Namaste.
That is not it.
Alafe. To what I've
put my
heard,
hood up.
to I suppose since you're back, this means you are heroes of the Vale.
Oh, I don't know.
Yet to see that.
Yeah.
Probably.
At the very least, it's good news, right?
We think so.
Could be worse.
Yes, we could be
We're
in the
hoping
Underdark.
still.
That would be
Did
worse.
anything happen while we were gone?
A few disturbances.
There is no building.
Oh, did you feel the earthquakes?
Yes, we felt that one. It was quite literally unsettling.
Sorry.
Ah,
You did that.
that was a
Yeah.
good joke.
The deception check.
Natural 20.
Oh wow. Yeah.
22.
How'd you do it?
I saw it.
Wait. Everyone, come!
Fuck,
We have
no.
stories.
I
We have stories from our visitors.
I do have
Come.
stories.
Let us pour a drink around the
Ooh.
stump of inebriation.
Yes.
Yes! Let's do it.
Come and
Let us
listen to
get-
the legend of Riley's earthquake,
Okay,
one and
so-
all.
They pull out drinks.
Let's get more
People
drunk.
start coming with like just wine bottles and beer and whiskey and
It's
dormant
mimosa
spirits.
time, right?
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's what time?
Mimosa time.
Mid-afternoon.
We were in the Underdark. And then there was a zombie beholder. And
Collective
he was
gasp.
surrounded by like 5,000 undead skeletons.
5,000.
5,000. I can't even count that high.
Whoa.
And so I was like, I guess I could turn undead, but I like don't have the range. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to call upon Theatrus. And I said, Theatrus,
Who's the address?
you guys,
I sneak off.
Dragon thing. Dragon.
you guys. It was crazy.
What did she do?
All of a sudden, the whole cavern started to shake, and then all of these stalactites fell out of the sky and pierced the zombie beholder through all of his eyes, and he died, and he exploded, and he got all of the skeletons around him just fell.
Yeah! There's cheers and claps. People are clanging like their mugs. It's like, oh,
It's a good story.
that's awesome.
I'm amusedly smoking.
Sorry about that, but
That is good-
worth
good
it.
story.
kill them.
I'll go with Felix.
In Draconic, I say.
Are you
to
stealthing,
Riley,
Felix?
None of that was true.
Yeah, I was just trying to get away from the crowd.
Beat my passive. Because if I'd have noticed you leaving.
Are
I
you
did.
Are you sure my passive is 16?
Oh my god.
That's what I rolled. That's before my mods.
Damn it.
Uh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, never
So
mind.
yes, you do.
That is
20 something.
25.
Yeah.
25,
You're good.
yeah.
He goes unnoticed.
Yeah. I made mushroom family. I kind of pull the mushrooms up. These are, I need to plant them somewhere.
Whoa! And like a few of the farmers particularly step forward and like really closely start examining the bioluminescent surface of it that's just slowly moving with this multicolored surface.
Yes. They're good people.
We've never seen anything like that before.
Yes,
People.
they are alive, yes.
I mean, sure, it's a mushroom. It's alive, yeah.
Oh, well, like I had conversation with the mushrooms. and-
Oh, it's those kind of mushrooms. Okay, okay.
Only.
But I thought you said you were not familiar.
I mean, they must grow differently in the Underdark. We're familiar with those types of mushrooms. They look different on the surface.
Okay.
I want.
Hey, you have family up here too. Shut it down.
They can seem quite animated, yes.
Yes, they were like moving.
Can I check on the mushrooms to make sure that their survival, their environment here...
They're fine. We did that this morning.
No. If they'll be able to survive well enough
Oh.
in the surface as well as in the Underdark.
Yeah.
Survival check.
Or if some kind
Or
of...
no, nature. This is nature to discern.
Oh, shit. All right. 6.
It's a bit foreign to what you're used to working with.
Yeah, I'm used to
However-
beasts and monsters and shit.
If he's like physically like moving into my space and examining the mushrooms, I'd like to figure out what are you doing?
I just... We still need to plant these, right?
Yes.
I wanted to make sure that they'll be okay up here on the surface because they're underdark mushrooms. So I don't know if there's too much light, too much air, like what the consistency is different out here in the atmosphere and stuff.
Do I think of anything that or notice anything?
You can give. Are you proficient in nature?
I don't know.
Did you
No, but I do have +4.
You could give a guard advantage.
All right, I'll do that.
Cool. I'll take that advantage. 18 now.
Much better.
18. It still doesn't immediately strike you how, but you're confident that if you take a little some time, study it, that you'll figure out the right conditions.
Cool. Well, I wanted to ask, when Oni got the vision of like the super duper far out remote locations where they have to go, did we all feel and see that as well?
No,
No. Okay. Sorry.
private.
fair enough.
That was
It is
No, but you did
Warring-
tell us.
Yes, it's in the Warring Wilds.
You did show us though because Agar complained about it. He was like, "What?"
Yes, it is in the Warring Wilds. We have to go north.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
Where's Felix?
Keep losing him.
Felix, you.
I'm crying on Eleanor's front doorstep.
Nowhere near us.
Yeah. This is where I headed.
Do we see him?
That's kind of.
I don't think our stump was anywhere near Eleanor's.
It's kind of clustered away. I mean, you can go looking for him. You don't immediately see him.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
I'll go check out the new building.
Walk around.
Okay.
Felix, where are you?
I keep telling stories.
I'm gonna stay at the stump, pour drinks, and share stories of the Underdark.
Aquila,
Okay,
help me
so-
find Felix.
Riley and Agar tag team performances around the stump.
Okay.
Would you guys like to RP it?
I mean, I'll let them go first. I'll be happy to later.
We'll cut back and you guys can decide.
Yeah.
So you go looking for Felix and you go looking southward.
Yeah, just
At-
the
at-
building
at the new
specifically.
building.
I'm getting Aquila to help me find Felix.
Oh yeah, he's not here.
No, it's not.
Is his tail cooler than mine?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
Felix!
Thank you. Felix!
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 Where you is?
Yep.
You guys make an investigation check or perception, your choice.
Definitely investigation.
Are you trying to hide in Eleanor's? Because you stealthed it away, but are you trying to stay?
I'm not hiding. My mind isn't there. My mind is just. I went to go apologize, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I went to knock on her door, but I stopped myself.
Does Aquila give me advantage?
No, but you can make a perception check for him.
12 for me. His was worse.
It takes you some time, but you eventually do stumble across Felix. And actually, so do you, Sebastian, as you're walking south past the shack. It's past Eleanor's place. So the two of you kind of like separate and then meet again, and then
Hey, Sebastian.
pass by
Felix.
Felix, who's currently...
Head in my knees, just on the ground, just knees up.
His horns and his feathers.
I can't get my knees in the shot, but
But they're there, trust me.
they're there. Yes. That would reveal to everybody that I don't wear pants when we stream. Is that a joke? You'll never know.
Don't keep that up when you move back here.
Oh no, it's gonna be real hot in August.
Yeah.
So,
No pants. Okay.
Oni and Sebastian, what are you guys doing?
Well, I was looking for Felix. What happened? Why are you here? What's going on?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to Sebastian.
No, Sebastian, I assume, was also looking for you, no?
No, I'm gonna go check out the house. You got this.
Okay. See you later. So, what is happening?
Only
I say cross-legged.
right. I've got 4 days to take another soul.
What do you mean you have 4 days?
It's been 10 days since I took Eleanor's.
Oh.
And I feel so bad that I took hers. All she wanted was to keep her daughter safe. And she ended up owing her soul to the most horrible thing I can imagine, which is apparently a match for a god. I severely underestimated him.
Okay. So, you now have a bad deal with 2 people.
And I stole the soul of a wonderful person that just wanted to protect her daughter.
Well, I...
Do I deserve to be alive right now? If I'm gonna be the battleground of devils and demons as their battle spills into the prime material plane, is it better to not have me around?
Probably, but I don't want you to not be around. And also, you've helped us. Without you, I don't think that we would have come back. And I need your help to save Reglothia. So, maybe after we save Reglothia, and the battle between demons and devils starts becoming a problem for us, we all go and take a trip to the Abyss and let them fight there.
I don't.
Or, yes, we talk to. There is some powerful cleric here. Perhaps she can assist you with renouncing Mazaro and Loth into the, I don't know, servitude of whatever her god is. But it's probably better than either of them. Or Teatris, but I don't know that, I don't know how to do that. And I don't think Riley knows either.
I don't know either. I mean, I made a deal with a god and it apparently wasn't strong enough to break this thing.
Yes, but I don't really trust that god. So, you know, maybe that was the wrong god to make a deal with.
What do I do? I only got 4 days to take another innocent person's soul.
It doesn't have to be innocent person.
Oh no, but
And the person has to agree. So, you are simply messenger. Do not consider yourself the person who is actually taking these souls.
yeah, but I have to see her face. I had to look into Eleanor's eyes while she cried about not knowing what to do about her daughter's unknown magic. She's
True.
being kicked out of her home. She turned to crime. She stole money to try to get through the pass. And the fucking hobgoblins wouldn't let her through because we fucked with them too. Everything we do hurts people around us. Everything I do makes it infinitely worse. I have brought nothing about destruction.
That is not entirely accurate either. But I understand why you would say it. Okay. So then maybe you make rules for yourself. Try not to take innocent lives, but rather go to prisons. Or the nearly dead. And
That's the downside. Remember, I can lose this.
well, the goal would be to find out how to get rid of all of this, yes? So you have to survive to be able to get rid of it. This is just part of it.
Right, but if I do it to bad people and they win, I can change everything. They get to say whatever they want. And I haven't lost yet, but it's always possible.
I suppose. So what happens if you do not get a soul?
I don't know. I've been too scared to find out. Also, sidebar, totally off topic here, but also if I'm ever at a point where I can't speak to someone for 24 hours, some other bad shit happens.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It was a weird clause in the contract that I didn't read, and it read something like if my silver tongue falls on deaf ears for a day. I don't remember.
Your tongue did turn to silver when you died. That was weird.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, Oni, but I know that I have to speak to someone every day for the rest of my life, and I have to take someone's soul every 2 weeks. And I have 4 days to do that. Who do I go after right now? Who do I risk giving infinite power to?
But you're not giving them infinite power.
A wish spell is anything you ever wanted. If we go to a prison and it's a horrible murderer...
Do they have to say yes?
Yeah. And then there's a chance that they win it. And when they win, you know, what if...
Then perhaps simply people who are not necessarily bad, but selfish and desperate. Someone who does not value their soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not sure who you can talk to in Vintar, but you have dimension door now. Perhaps we go back to the hobgoblins. I am not sure how to fix this problem, Felix, but we will figure it out. I think it would be wise for you to share this information, though, with the rest of them. They perhaps think better than I when it comes to this stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna tell a guy that I have to steal someone's soul. And he's not gonna be that flexible on the whole morality of things.
Well, I promise to protect you.
I don't know, Oni.
I'll pick him up and give him a hug.
I hug him back and cry, and I appreciate you more than you know.
I think the same is true for me.
Alright. If you'll excuse me, I've got something I need to do.
Okay. I will be with... Actually, I'm going to go to Sebastian.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on Eleanor's door. No response.
Nothing.
I tried the door.
It's open.
Shit. Hello? It's Felix.
Door creaks open. House
Please don't be ransacked.
looks to be in shambles.
Fuck. Shambles as in, like, is their shit broken? Or did they pack up and go?
Investigation check.
Fuck. Oh, it's not that good. 10.
There are some broken pieces of like furniture and art, but you're not sure if it's because people were leaving in a hurry and just didn't care, or if it looks like there was someone came looking for something. A bit hard to discern, but it doesn't. You see pieces of value in the house. A nice silver-plated mirror that was left behind, which suggests it wasn't ransacked.
Oh, my fear is that they were, like, driven out of town. I'm not in a good place right now. I'm gonna go up to the first person that I find in the street. Pull out my pan flute. It's like, tell me where Eleanor is now.
It's an older woman, a bit plump, and she's like, I'm sorry, sir, but we don't know.
What happened?
She came door to door asking for money. Some of us gave, some of us didn't. There were weird disturbances around her place, and the next day she was gone.
So she wasn't driven out.
No, we wouldn't do that. The aberrations, the activity was quite unsettling, but you know, we dealt with it best we could. We wouldn't exile one of our own. That's worse than death, but
Okay.
there are
Put the flute away.
there are rumors that she made a dash for Vintel.
Into the underdark.
Vintel. Vintel's underground, but it's not like the underdark.
Okay, cool. We're cool.
Thank you. Sorry if I came off shitty.
A little bit. You should go hear
You know-
some of these stories.
It's been a really bad day.
I'm sure there's something, a little ale and warm cooked meal of vegetables and fruits wouldn't help.
She flirting with him.
After he was shitty?
Maybe she's in.
She puts like a motherly hand
Okay.
like on your shoulder. And in fact, she takes a shawl she was wearing, kind of like wraps it around your shoulder,
Oh,
and just kind of like gently tries to lead you towards the merriment.
These are the best people. I love Vintar.
In contrast.
I am not in the mood to party right now. Food sounds nice.
Okay, come back to my house. I'll grab you some food, and you can just quietly lay in one of our beds.
Thank you.
She's so sweet.
She takes you to her house and kind of lets you in, and then
Fat
goes
cat
off
and cooks you.
looking for food and drink for you.
Yeah.
She returns a few minutes later. She kind of doesn't like put it, like she just puts it on a nightstand next to you. And just sort of sits in a rocking chair.
Just very quietly eat.
If you need to talk, I'm here to listen.
I really do. In all your years being alive, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen?
Dragon penis.
During concrescence, I saw shadows take shape.
Yeah.
I saw darkness materialize. I saw all manner of devils and demons and beasts and creatures made of nightmares assault our town. But I also saw our people band together and stay strong in the face of it. Would you like to tell me your craziest thing?
You would not believe me at all.
Do I have to?
That's a good point. So, there's a god named Lolth, who's the god of the underdark. She's
Her
a
eyes go
giant
wide.
spider lady. Yeah. Oh no. Just wait. There's also this devil that's apparently a good match for a god. I originally sold my soul to him in order to save my father's life, and he just kind of threw a contract at me that I just signed without reading it because like I just it's my fucking father. What are you gonna do? And so I signed it, and all of a sudden my father was okay. And then I just hear this scary ass message saying like, hey, I have to fucking reap souls every month, and then I all of a sudden have to just do these horrible things. And if I go a full 24 hours without talking to somebody, then all of a sudden I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. I'm going to die or something like that. And so I went through and I've just been lying to everybody I've ever met because now I have to just reap souls regularly.
Son. Take a breath. Breathe. I understood about 10% of that.
I haven't even gotten to the crazy parts yet.
Stage is yours.
You know what? No, you're right. I should. Thank you for your time. You are the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'm just gonna reach into my pouch and pull out 127 gold and just put it down, and just good night.
What was your name?
Peter.
You don't have to do this, Peter.
I do. I'm looking for a way out, but I do.
Do you
But
like?
hopefully I will find a way out of it soon. Don't suppose you want to risk your soul for a wish, do you?
Don't suppose I entirely believe you, if I'm being honest.
It's probably a good thing.
I saw a dragon man walking around with mushrooms, and have you had any lately?
Yeah, I actually have. About an hour or so ago before I died.
Oh, so accurate. I just want to see an animated clip of that moment.
Sebastian,
Where you be?
you make your way to the shack. Give me an investigation check.
16.
It looks hastily built, not well fortified. There's a door. It's unlocked. You can enter it if you want. It's a singular window.
I'd like to do my patented look in the window approach first.
You notice there's actually not like a pane of glass. It's like a cutout of wood, and there's like a curtain, like cloth that's just hanging, so you can like push aside the cloth.
Oh, well, at this point, I'll just go through the door then. Carefully.
Check for traps.
I've learned about doors.
Yeah.
You see inside very meager living quarters. A couple of cots, like made of hay, pillows on the ground, a few spare, like dolls and books.
Dolls and books. Do I recognize any of the dolls?
A history check.
No, that's not good. 8.
Nope.
You don't recognize them specifically. I mean, they seem to be toys for a young child, youngish.
What about the books, I guess?
Books.
What are the books about?
You open them and flip through them. They seem to be basic tales of fiction, stories of like classic fairy tale types of stories. Knights and princesses, dragons, warriors that get caught by dragons, and then the princess has to go rescue the knight. Like
You know, the classics.
Right.
the usual.
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek. Exactly.
I've never seen Shrek.
Bro,
Bro,
you
how
are
dare
missing
you.
out.
how?
Look,
We've already had this
look,
discussion.
add it to the list. All right.
All right. Put it at the top of the list,
The
though.
never-ending
But all
list.
right.
I guess I'm specifically looking for anything that might link this cottage to Kaio.
You don't see anything specific, but given the books and the dolls, it's a reasonable guess.
Okay. I guess. It's gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna take a doll. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Do I stumble upon him as this is happening?
Did you follow him?
Yeah, after talking to Felix, I had said I was going to go towards Sebastian.
Do you know where Sebastian went?
Yeah.
He told
I
me.
mean, he saw me.
He went out to like the one structure on the horizon.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are we looking for?
Was looking for
What is this place?
Kaio, and I'm not sure, but
Caillou.
I think they were sent here, or they chose to live here, but clearly they're not here now.
Does anything look familiar to me?
Investigation check. Or history, either. Either or, your choice.
16.
As you're sort of rummaging around, you overturn a blanket and you see a familiar-looking hair clip. It's kind of made of bark. And it's in a very, very crude shape of like a butterfly. And you remember it kind of like being pinned to her clothing.
Pick it up, give it over to Sebastian. Yes, this is where Caillou was sleeping. So I guess we have some questions for the townspeople. Let's find tipping.
Yeah.
I'll walk out.
Okay, you guys return. What are you two doing? Are you riling up the crowd?
Rileying up.
And then,
That's funny.
like, I swear, I probably almost died, and this one shows up riding this giant griffin. I don't know if you know what it is, but it's a big fuck off lion with like a eagle's head, and she just like heals all of us, and then the evil drow lady, the big one, I just cut her head off.
Yeah! Do it again!
Oh, trust me, there's so many more drow I want to do it to. I understand why you all dislike them.
Fuck my crops! They start chanting, fuck drow!
Fuck drow, fuck drow.
This is so negative.
Have somebody refill my drink.
Do you want to jump in, Riley? No?
She already.
Oh, wait till I
killed
tell you about the
undead
wolf fighter
behemoth.
she made.
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
Nah, I go into it.
And as you guys reintegrate into Ventar culture, absorbing the sunlight, the drink, the food, the social merriment, and awaiting everything that's to happen and that's to come, the answers that will unfold. That's where we're going to call it for tonight.
I approve. Real Shire feel. I like it.
I fuck with it.
And a big shout out and thank you to everyone that has joined us for this ride. And we hope you'll hop back on the ride next week to see whether these truly living, breathing legends live or die.
We're alive
See
so
you then.
far.
I love Faye.
Alafay.
GG.